Welcome along this afternoon to the Inglis Oacklands complex here in Melbourne. A wonderfully exciting time for the kick-off of the very first time we get to see the horses for our big sale weekend for the standardbred yearlings here for 2022. It's been a wonderful series so far, and kicking off in February in Sydney, of course, with the first of the sales. We're really excited to be able to show you this afternoon here live on the ground, and to you sitting on the webcast, we want to be able to show you the wonderful stock that is here on offer for the sale tomorrow. Our preparers have done a great amount of work over the last 2 days whilst they've had their horses here on site. You can hear them in the background. The horses are keen. We have a huge thanks to Woodlands Stud. Woodlands, of course, sponsoring our parade here this afternoon, including Barristock. And Barristock, thank you for your support. Woodland Stud, of course, will also provide for those of our guests on site some drinks and nibbles for us to enjoy some camaraderie immediately post the parade this afternoon. During the parade today, something a little different. We will be selecting, we have judges indeed, selecting the best presented fillies and colts in both of the pacer and trotting disciplines. Something a little different, and we're excited to see how that works this afternoon. Right here on site, you'll get to see that presentation done, and so too on the webcast. We'll be looking to be able to provide you that information on the webcast this afternoon. So, in just a few seconds' time, we'll be underway with our 2022 Yearling Parade here for the Melbourne sale.
Woodland Stud takes pride in their involvement in the industry, both on and off the track, supporting harness racing through sponsorship from grassroots to feature racing, giving breeders access to world-class stallions who go on to produce world-class racehorses, selling progeny at sales from some of Australasia's strongest families. Harness racing is our passion, and we will continue to strive for greatness. Your success is our success. Share the dream with Woodland Stud.
Rightio, we are back here live here at the Nutrien. Mark Barton joins me from Nutrien. Hello, Barto.
G'day, mate. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. We've got our first lot in. We will wax on lyrically for a little while once we get going, but we've got first lot in the parade here. Great to have Aldebaran Park here with us, and we've got a beautiful filly by Love You at a Wanna Be a Maori presented by Aldebaran Park.
Yeah, and I think what's important with these horses is an opportunity, one, to give them exposure to the indoor arena here, but it also gives the people not just here but also online a chance to see them. You've got again a very good, powerful catalogue of trotters coming through. Love You, like you say, you go back through that pedigree. She's had four foals, 3 of race, 3 of win that are 3 years and older, and as you can see, 4 walls there. Winner of 7 and nearly $85,000 in prize money.
Yeah, it's a great family, Belltopper boy. Is It Me and You is a full sister, has had 1 3-year-old win. I think that's always important. Just the little things, the pedigree updates that Alan Parker brings, it's always very, very important to have those little updates going along. You can see here the horse walking straight on to the straight-on camera. So logistical nightmare in a way this, so please bear with us, but as we go along we'll keep going through, and we've got to say a big thank you to the vendors as well. Second horse in the parade today is lot number 112, a Sweet Lou colt. This parade is brought to you by Woodlands, and we've got a Sweet Lou colt out of the Better's Delight mare in Watch the Dreams.
Yeah, and you look at that 112, is again the second one of the day, but a really, really nice one. I know Rhiannon are lot 2 in the day, and they're also the very last lot in the day, but this Sweet Lou out of a really nice mare family. They're great mare family. The second dam was a 2-year-old filly of the year in her own time, but as you can see, they're a Better's Delight. That Better's Delight cross, of course, $700,000 earners with Sweet Lou crossing with Better's Delight fillies.
135 winners, and I think he's already had 12 winners this year as a 2-year-old. So the Sweet Lou's get up and go. This filly was a very, very fast filly. Watch the Dreams. Was raced by the Trittons in New South Wales, and beautiful filly, beautiful colt there. Sorry, you can see him on screen there, and great little backdrop we have as well. So that is lot number 112, and Lisa's just walking down here. Great to have Lisa in the parade ring too. She loves being in these parade rings. I like picking on them as they walk past, Bardo. There's no problems there. But well done. That's the first of Rhiannon Parks. We'll be mentioning their names a lot for the day. Lot 113, another of the Sweet Lou's. I think we've got 8 of the first 10 are for Woodlands horses. So we'll talk a lot about Woodlands, but this one, of course, is out of Western Jazz, a daughter of Jazam.
Yeah, Jazam, of course, a winner of 231,000 herself, the Vic Ladyship Group 3. Again, the Fusanata Bloodstock draft, always a wonderful draft there, and I don't think anyone does it better than Harley presenting these horses. Again, another Sweet Lou. Their stocks have certainly been really strong, New Zealand and earlier on in Sydney. But again, like you say, going back to that second dam, Jazam, a wonderful broodmare as well.
And this horse here, Sweet Lou, throws a bit of bling. Have a look at that blaze. There is some beautiful bling there. I'm sure Haley spent many a time just shining that up, making sure that the white shines very, very brightly there. So just trying to get the video and a photo footage just to, I suppose, make it a little bit more memorable. That's what Nutrien's about. It's a Nutrien experience. It's not the norm. It's actually an experience to be able to enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, and I guess we should also mention that Harness Breeders Victoria are helping us. They've invited a couple of people to help us judge the best presented here this weekend, and we've seen these horses. The vendors have nominated those ones they'd like to have considered, but we'll be presenting those. Those top 8 will come back in at the conclusion.
Absolutely great to have another vet. We've got plenty of vets here in this sale, and Alison Miles joins us. She's got lot 114, another Sweet Lou. This is a filly. This is a sister to the last year's top sale price, Bardo. I reckon you can do the rest.
Yeah, look, I think it's exciting. You've got a vendor with one single entry, came through 100,000 plus for the filly last year that was a Captain Treacherous, of course. She's since gone on. If you haven't got an updated catalogue, she's gone on and raced. She was second in a heat and won was in the Gold Tiara final of Group 1 in a second start. I know the connections are really happy with her. She's been named now Lochin Varzina, and here's the half there. But again, a lovely Sweet Lou cross, and just wonderful to have a single vendor again. They're very early in the catalogue this year, but Alison bringing through, but a wonderful filly there.
Got a great show coat too about her. You can see there the shine on the coat just looks magic. Big, strong filly, and as you said, the sister, sale topper last year, made the Group 1 final at a second race start, which is huge.
And I should mention too, Lee's actually had the girls at netball, so that's why Alison's putting that filly through this afternoon.
Good on him for being a good dad. He'll be watching us, that's for sure. Lot 115 is Elder Baron Adam, my father Patrick out of Xenia, the winner of $108,000 herself. Xenia, this is her second foal, and the first is only a 2-year-old.
Yeah, Xenia herself won 13 races, $108,000. And if you look back through there, that great family there again, as you can see, that second dam, of course, produced War Dan Destroyer there, $180,000 in earnings. Naked Ambitions there, an update there at nearly $80,000. But again, a really strong page and a lot of performance here on that bottom side. A Father Patrick Muscle Mass, and not bad odds if you're looking to get yourself into one of these trotting colts. There again, a lot of money to chase as 2 and 3-year-olds.
There is indeed. We've got some people trying to get our attention. We've got the wrong horse. Okay, sorry about that. We might get this horse to do. We'll get the guys to do another lap. Sorry, this is lot 116. This is a Volstead out of Zipping Around for David Scott. Offered up. Danny and Melinda Thackeray present this horse. So this is lot 116. Mel, could you do another lap for us, please? Because we did have the wrong horse, so we want to make sure everyone gets their right time. But this is obviously lot 116, Bardo.
Yeah, so again, a Volstead out of a Majestic Sun, and then you go back on the bottom side of the dam of Sundon again there. Again, you look through that second dam, 8 races, 7 wins herself, and as you can see again, she's got production there. Elusive Charm, 85,000 at the track. Is This Bad, 166,000, and Mel Park Magic is an update now with 15 wins. So a lot of performance. Mention again, you got the Nutrien Classic series there. You've got Vic Bred Platinum. You've got that Need for Speed there. A lot of opportunities for this young colt.
And a lot of red type in there. A lot of good updates, which is what we want, that's for sure.
Yeah,
so
very current.
We've got that coming up. Just trying to make sure what number we've got coming in.
118 we go
118 has come into the ring. Another Sweet Lou out of Adele Said. This one is on account of Galthorne Farms. And great to have Galthorne Farms with us again. They were in Sydney as well, Bardo.
Yeah, had a terrific draft and did sell really well in Sydney. Had a wonderful Sweet Lou colt there in Sydney, and again a really nice Sweet Lou filly here out of Adele Said. You said that well said. Smooth fella cross there, as you can see. The second dam, Cats and Rats there, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, has 5 raced, 4 winners. Monaghan Sun there again, 240,000 on the track. So again, a really productive family on the racetrack as well, but a lovely type, real Sweet Lou there again.
Nutrien, they're all about the having fun. The guys with Hesty, they used to have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Hessie's no longer with us, but they were a great group of guys to have come to a race meeting. They would have a heap of hats and have a lot of fun. They really enjoyed it, and that's what it's about. And that's what Nutrien here. That's what we're trying to do here with Nutrien. That is lot 118 on account of Gelthorne Farms. Thank you very much for them being here. They've got another one a bit later on. Lot 118A is the Majestic Sun out of Aleppo Midas. Dean's making his way in. Blanche has got them all working down there. We've got Dean coming in now, and this is the first Majestic Sun offered up in today's sale. But this colt is a lovely colt, isn't he, Bardo?
Yeah, lovely colt. They're 118A. I know Dean had to take was at the track there when the horses came in, but they've travelled well. Had a hold up, but again, they've really settled in well. But again, a beautiful Majestic Sun, Sunderland Cross. As you can see there, that first dam herself, 16 wins, 142,000. She's had 3 of race, 2 of 1, 2 alpha male, of course, 65,000 there again. So again, a really productive family, but also you've got a Group 1 producing mare there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is for this, there's a lot of people that aren't pure harness racing people watching it through the Nutrien feeds. The reality is with this one.
Look, I think one thing probably to remember, if you look at the cross, that Majestic Sun cross with Sunderland there, there's 21 times that cross has produced $100,000 in earnings, and Sunday Sun's that same cross and was just shy of $1 million in production in sales earnings.
Yeah, it is indeed. And to the Facebook viewers just joining me, I've just hit the go live button a little bit late, but that's okay. It's, at least I remembered. Timothy Red, we say about Red type in here. Timothy Red contested the Inter-Dominion, opened up so many people's eyes to his ability, what he was able to do. This year he was a real find for the randos in New South Wales. So lovely horse and a great asset to this sale. That's 118A. Lot 119, I think this is 119. I'm just trying to wait.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, it is. It's 119.
Yes, just got a little bit confused there. It is prepared by Alabar. This is the first of the Always Be Mickey's. This one out of the Better Delight mare in all in flight. Sorry, mate. Beautiful colt.
I tell you what, we talked about Always Be Mickey, and it's again great to have another representation of this fella. They really sold well in Sydney. Again, big upstanding fella, as you can see, a Better Delight cross. Again, doing a really, really nice job. A big productive fella again, as you can see. This is the mare's first foal, and as you can see there, the second dam has had 6 of race, 5 of 1. A lot better, and the New Zealand horse there has won 440,000. And then you can see again, He Can Fly, 297, and an update, Fleeting Grin now over 100,000. So she's produced over 3 100,000 earners there in that second dam.
Yep, absolutely. But just a standout colt. Just to look at him, he's got all leg and got a lot of muscle. Like, he just looks like he'll really go, doesn't he?
Yeah, certainly one you'd put a tick on. And if you want to go and see these horses, that's the idea this afternoon. Go and see the handlers, and they'll gladly get them out so you can have a closer look.
No. First of the Ben Stud horses coming through the sale. We must say great thank you to Ben Stud. This horse is going to have a lot of people looking at him. He is a Sweet Lou out of All That Glitters Is Gold. He's a lovely black colt, Mark.
Yeah, look, I reckon really typey fella. And you see that look at me presence, the way he gets across the ground, really travels across the ground well. All That Glitters Is Gold needs absolutely no introduction. You have a look at it, Bling It On, Baby Bling, Bletchley Park, there it goes right back through that wonderful damn pedigree.
Yeah, absolutely. This is just a standout family. Like, you got $100,000 earners, you got $1 million earners. Like, Baby Bling, 854,000. You've nearly got multiple, millionaires in the family. It's just an enormous family to be able to buy. And it's terrific that Ben Stud offer these horses up.
Oh, and I think that's the thing, like you say. We talk about Bling It On, and it's not hard to forget further down the page some wonderful racehorses.
No, there's winners everywhere, that's for sure. It's a great little family. Lot 123 is the Rock and Roll World, and we want to make sure people are aware that he is the Rock and Roll World coming to the sale. First for the Oakbank draft coming in here. This colt is out of the Art Major mare in Amity's Girl.
Yeah, that's right. The second dam produced Chuck Wagon and nearly $150,000 in earnings, as you can see. Again, eligibility again, Victoria. You've got your Australian Breeders' Crown, the series there again. But again, look at the horse there. You've got a really, really nice type there. The Rock and Roll World Art Major Cross. Again, that Art Major mare line, so consistent in production. And you've got, again, a really, really nice type there on account of Oakbank.
Yeah, you have indeed, and it's quite a lovely family. It throws to both. It can actually throw a nice trot of this family as well. So you get that double whammy. There's Stormblazer there, who actually won a Group 1 trot, and also Chuck Wag, and a very, very high credentialed horse. He won 24 races himself and $150,000 trotting. So you get double whammy. But he's just a colt. He just looks like a 2-year-old, doesn't he? He's just ready to go, ready to race. I think we have lot number 124. It's Neville Pangrazio's another Majestic Sun. Majestic Sun's done a terrific job at stud and at the sale ring. This horse is out of the Armbro Invasion mare in Annie's Last, lot number 124, Mark.
Yeah, and there's been 20 of those crosses where you get Majestic Sun over an Ambro Invasion there, where it works again. Majestic Courtney example, she went 154 and 8. Won $155,000 herself, but as you say there, you got that Maori breeding in that bottom line as well.
Yeah, and it's that's the thing. Pink Galar's right down the bottom. We got Pink Galar's there. Like this time last year, she was up in Queensland setting the world alight. I mean, when you can buy into these families, and then that's a lot of the breed of Staffordshire Park, where they all go back to those horses, those Murray's Idol family and all the rest. They just do a great job. They've got terrific horses. They win all the time. They can win great races, group races, and also your good country races. And it's just terrific to see them here. Good to see Michelle Phillips walking the horse around too. So she's doing a great job, Michelle. I think we have lot number 126.
126
is the next one into the parade ring. This, of course, is the Bettor's Delight out of the out of the dam of Expensive Ego. Dane Pearce is joining me. Dane, this is just a lovely colt. Another one. You'd be excited if you're selling this one in your draft.
Yeah, certainly. It'll be really nice Bettor's colt to start on a proper colt too, I reckon, Paul. After the 21 race winner there in Expensive Ego, multiple Group 1 winner there and $816,000 earner. So, the damn art start, 5 runners for 4 winners, and those progeny have earned in excess of $1.23 million. So definitely got the runs on the board pedigree-wise, and a really striking, well put together brown colt to start on.
Bertie just told me you weren't happy with your draft you got last year. You've got to be pretty happy with this one, the first one up. And brown colt, doesn't he look black? He's just a lovely, he's just got a beautiful coat, well presented by Ben Stud.
Yeah, certainly one to look out for, the Bettor's colt, lot 126.
I think we're going to lot 128. Yes, getting nods everywhere. So we've got 128. Always Be Mickey out of the Blissful Hall mare in Arts Bliss. This mare, she was a great mare herself. 11 wins, $81,000 in stakes. And what a lovely filly she's presented here today.
Yeah, she's also obviously in the breeding pen now and has already produced 1 runner for 1 winner. That's the dam there in Arts Bliss. She, if you check your updates there, she had a winner there with As She Says. She had 1 3-year-old win in 2022. So out of a mare there that's already producing winning progeny there, and by the really impressive sire there.
Always Be Mickey's done a stellar job. He's had 40 Australian winners. He's in third in a Group 2, the Yellow Bar Classic. He had a winner on Thursday night at Kilmore. Very, very exciting winner too, which I'm sure that Brett and all the crew are very, very happy. Great to see Caitlin in the parade ring here. It's her first time presenting horses at Nutrien, so well done to Caitlin. I'm sure Mum and Dad are very, very proud of you, and well done to Rhiannon Park. Very good. We have lot number 128A now into the parade for Ben Stud. This one's consigned by Brett Chapman. This is an American Ideal out of the Art Major mare in Artie Chick.
Yeah, Artie Chick, a half there to Cashflow and Katy Perry. 60 wins between those halves, and you're talking over 1.17 million in earnings. The halves to the dam there. She's already had 1 runner for 1 winner with a half to this filly and I Like Me Better. 7 wins, 109,000 in earnings. So, out of a mare and Artie Chick that's already producing the goods when it comes to progeny and winning races. The same breeding cross here as Soho Tribeca.
Absolutely, and today's sale, of course, is sponsored by Woodlands, and they've got a huge run of horses in it. American Ideal, his book's already full next year, so you can't get them. So if you want to get an American Ideal, this is the way to get one. Come to the sales here and buy one. And what a beautiful filly. Black type all the way through that family. He's going to have a lot of people looking at her, that's for sure. That's 120A. Prepared by Ben Stud, offered up by Brett Chapman there, the American Ideal filly. Another from the Woodland sale horses is 130 in this here now. We've got Hughie Cathles. Thank you very much for joining us, Hugh, with the Nutrien sales. And we've got the Down by the Seaside colt out of Auntie Daff, an Aces and 7 mare herself. She's bred she's had 3 foals old enough to race 1 winner. Beautiful little horse, Cousin Lyndall. Got a great name too, Dane.
Yeah, great name, in the half to the colt in Cousin Lindell. 3 wins already. Arnie Daff the Dam is a half to Star Chaser, who bred Safari, Group Run winner, 28 races there and 535 in earnings. A really striking down by the seaside colt, well put together and certainly well presented here by the family.
Yeah, it is indeed. And it's Hugh's first time here with Nutrien, their experience, having the Nutrien experience. What a cracking colt. This family, Star Chaser, Safari, Astronaut, Major Frank, Our Maid Marion, Our Stardust, Stratospheric, Commander Buzz. There's black type everywhere. High speed horses, high class horses. We have lot 132, I believe, into the parade now. Another of the down by the seasides. This one out of the Better's Delight mare in Better Abs.
Yeah, Better Abs. Has already produced a runner for 1 winner already there in Sports Scribe, 4 wins. Almost $25,000 in earnings there for the progeny out of the dam in Better Abs. Better Abs is also a half to Our Awesome Armbro, 37 race winner. Almost $850,000 in earnings there in runner 1, 49 and 8. So certainly a performance pedigree there right through there. And the dam there in Better Abs already produced a winner, and she's produced a really lovely. He carries himself very nicely, and he is striking bay colt by down by the seaside.
He is a looker, isn't he? He's a real standout. Like he actually looks like a Lou with that bit of bling down the front. But athletic type. Looks like he'll just run all day, and just a lovely colt. You knew when you get that down by the seaside, he's just done an enormous job, especially in North America last year. But you get a Better's Delight mare. That's what everyone's after for sure. Going there. 1-3-3 is next one in the parade ring. I'm going with because we haven't been told off, and this is a trotter by Muscle Mass out of the Group 1 winning mare herself in Betty Hall.
Yeah, Betty Hall, 4 wins. She chalked 4 wins up on her own there and just under 80,000 in earnings. So first foal, the Muscle Mass colt produces right through the pedigree. Hold that grin a half to the dam of this lot. Produced Bella Lucy. See the updates there. The Bella Lucy's had 5 wins now and just over 30,000. So there's winners there, and that bay colt there, he's carries himself nicely, and impeccable, outstanding presentation here.
Hayley's done a good job because the first 2 of hers have come through. Got plenty of white on them. I tell you, she'll be scrubbing the white and making sure that everything's going good. The third dam in this family, Dane, for the trotting purist, La Cucaracha, she was just an absolute jet as a racehorse, and what she's done in the breeding barn as well. So he's a lovely colt. As I said, she was a Group 1 winner. Didn't have a lot of starts to win that Group 1 either, Betty Hall. Done a terrific job. Monty Burnett is into the parade ring with her first one for the day for us, and this is a Fear the Dragon, the Live or Die mare in Bonnie's Kashali.
Bonnie's Khaleesi, yeah.
Khaleesi's better, thank you.
I'm here to help, mate. She won just under 45,000 there, the dam here in her career, with her 5 wins. The second dam here, Bonnie Lass, 10 wins for $87,000 and produced 2 other winners in David Fagan and Taylor Toll.
That has indeed, and lovely horse, presented lovely. Monty knows how to do it. Look, she's even clicking the fingers. They want the ears forward if they can get them. So it's a big effort for these horses here today to try and get the ears forward and present them in a lovely manner. But Monty will be happy. She's got 1 run under the belt. She's got a few more to go now, Mon, but she will well and truly keep me occupied. Harassed Trotter is there in here. Of course, they are great race sponsors for the 2-year-old trotters and 3-year-old trotters. They've got lot 135, which is a Bale Brown colt by Volstead out of the Ready Cash mare in Boutimont.
Yeah, the first foal out of the 3-race winner there in Boutimont is a half to Vincennes. 19 wins there and 266,000 in the earn. The halves of this dam have won 31 races, so there's money right through this pedigree, and a really striking, a lovely Bay Brown colt there. He's got plenty of bling on him by Volstead.
He has indeed. I did the trot up videos for this horse. Vincent's obviously a superstar horse. Show me the cash. Miss Montebello. Key updates. Pat Driscoll has told me that these horses' reserves for the colts are going to be between $20,000 and $30,000, are the reserves. Of the fillies that he's offering up as well, there will be, I think, 5 with healthy reserves. The rest are going to be all on the market. Put on top of that you get the $500 per $10,000 rebate if you want to take them back to New Zealand. There's a lot of boxes to tick here. That's lot 135, Yabby Dam Farms and Volstead out of Boutimont. Next one, I'm going with 136, is into the parade ring now. The Art Major out of Brazilian Rocker, a rock and roll heaven mare who won 4 races and $51,000 in stakes.
Yeah, the four wins there, and the first foal out of Brazilian Rocker, after some champions in Mr. Brazil with 18 wins, and Benicio 23 wins, and also Let's Go to Brazil with 16 wins. So out of a dam that's got some really impressive pedigree there with siblings. The halves of the dam have won almost 900,000, and all of them have won. The fillies are from proven bloodlines. I was talking to Craig Judd. He said just to announce that he's got reserves on all the horses. He does have the reserves, and if you come and see Craig, if you're interested in any of these Ben Stud horses, he's more than happy to tell you how much you will be looking at. But they do a great job, the team, and a striking bay filly here from Ben Stud by Art Major.
No, have indeed. I'm not sure if my wife's in the auditorium. If she could make her way over to me, we just need a little hand for a second if she can hear me. Lovely little filly here, the Art Major out of Brazilian Rocker. Lot 138 is the next one. This is a Sunbeat Somewhere filly, offered up by Alabar Bloodstock out of the Art Major mare in Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark, she earned $108,000 herself, and this filly in the ring, this is her first foal. Caitlin Clark is a half to Motu Premier with 19 wins there for that horse. $416,000 earned. There's been 43 winners bred on this very cross, including the star mare Majida, around a 150 and 3. The Grand Dam here, Motu Pocket of Jules, 100% producer with 4 runners and 4 winners. A really nice Sun Beach Somewhere Bay filly. Stands up very nicely.
Yep. So we've got Caitlin Clark here. She's just a lovely filly. This is a racehorse. Looks like a colt, presents like a colt, and beautifully turned out here by Alabar and Alabar Bloodstock. They do a great job with these horses. Kel's got a smile on her face. You never know. She might get a ring on her finger later on. We never know what'll happen. But if they're watching Farmer Wants a Wife, I doubt it very much. But that's lot 138. Sunbeat Somewhere out of Caitlin Clark. The next horse into the parade ring, Mary Helen Pearce, I believe, is not feeling the best of health at the minute, but Elder and Park offer up 139. The Art Major out of the Badlands Hanover mare, Celebrinda herself won 8 races. John Kennedy had a lot of fun with this horse here, and she won the Melton Mares Championship. This is her first foal.
Yeah, first foal out of Celebrindle there, 8 wins in herself and 63,000 in earn. First opportunity here, the second dam, Southern Sugar, won 12 herself and just under 90,000. She's also bred 6 winners, the halves to the dam here in Pandemania with 14 wins and another 60,000 in earnings. There's a proper Art Major filly there, ladies and gentlemen, the Bay filly. It's 41 winners bred on this very cross, the Art Major over a Badlands Hanover mare, including 8 $100,000 earners, headed by Billy Badger. There's one to watch, ladies and gentlemen, the lot number 139, the Bay Art Major filly. We now go to lot 140, another one of the Ben Stud draft. This is the Captain Treacherous colt, and I have just been told this will be the only Captain Treacherous colt that will be offered in the sale. So this is the only, if you come to buy a Captain Treacherous colt, this will be the one. Out of the 10-race winning mare in Champagne Dreams, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely, Lamanda. 5 wins to date. Just got red type underneath there, plus also white picket fence. Second dam, Bethany, the mother of Lazarus. Absolutely standout family, this horse here. It is a real family for people to buy. You don't get the opportunity to buy these horses too often, that's for sure. It's a Captain Treacherous colt out of an Art Major mare who has produced, a grandmother of has produced Lazarus. So just going to be all go. It's a lovely colt, real racy type. Mark Barton just comes back in to join me, Bodo, and real racy type, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And we said there again, you got a great cross there, Captain Treacherous Art Major, same as Tough Tilly. Lightning Dan, so there's some pretty good horses with that same pedigree.
Jared Maloney and Ben Stud offer up 141. The Majestic Son out of Charlotte Galleon herself only won the 1 race, but she is the mother of Royal Charlotte, who won the Victorian and New South Wales Trotters Oaks, amongst many other races.
Yeah, powerful first dam there, as you can see. And again, a great cross again. 21 times $100,000 or more with the same cross. Majestic Sun out of Essendon. You see Rob the Nest there again. The second dam was New Zealand Broodmare of the Year. 6 wins herself, but then Galleon's Assassin, King of Strathfield. You know, some wonderful horses in that second dam line as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Temporarily, he's over here at the minute. He's a high-class horse. He contested in the Australian Trotting Grand Prix as well. Son of the Don son. Real trotting family. It's part of what this sale has got, Bardo. It's got plenty of trotters in it, plenty of really high-class trotters right through it in plenty of the barns.
Look, and I said it, and not to be singling out one, but obviously hurrahs the trotters are sponsors, but you've got a wonderful run of these horses, a lot of money to chase. The odds are good, but there's some wonderful international pedigrees in these horses. A lot of the hard work done that you can get yourself into some great residual in these mares as well.
Yeah, and this horse, I'm sure a lot of the people are looking there. Dead ringer for Royal Charlotte. Just a lovely, lovely horse. That's how Royal Charlotte looked when she was younger. She's obviously a bit bigger now, but yeah, definitely changed. Catcher Racing Group and Lower Long Farms, they offer up lot number 142. Majestic Sun out of Claudie's Princess. Claudie, I'll let you do the rest because Claudie just sells herself, mate.
Yeah, look, not only a wonderful colt there in front of us this time. The mare, she won 22 races, but 18 of those were group wins, which is quite astounding. You've got $400,000 in earnings. The Dan Claudie's Princess was two-year-old trotting filly of the year, Australian 3-year-old filly of the year, and also the Australian Trotting Mare of the Year. Like I say, 18 group wins out of 22 race wins rather. You've got a really good pedigree. You've got a wonderful residual. Again, with they're again a colt that has got a lot to play for.
Oh, absolutely, and he's just all racehorse, this colt. I've done a lot of the videos, Yearling videos. This bloke, he just went out, got the job done, presented beautifully. He trotted up lovely, and you can just see him there on screen. He looks an absolute treat, the Majestic Sun. Majestic Sun, hasn't he been so well patronised in this sale?
Yeah, and I think when you got that strength of mare line and goes right back through it, I think there's something that your chance of getting a successful racehorse there is a real one.
Yeah, definitely. Lot 143, Lower Long Farms, they offer up this next one. Very, very closely related to Lot 142. This horse is a bay colt by Centurion ATM out of Claudie's Queen. Now, Claudie's Queen is out of Dam Finesse. That makes her, closely related to Claudie's Princess and Auntie. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. She was unraced herself. She's a dam of one foal, 3-year-old and older, who has actually been named and is unraced and at stud.
I think we look at a pedigree page. I think it's important with a horse like that, you actually look at the horse. You've got a wonderful horse there. You've got great conformation. I think you've got a really, really nice type. Again, I'm a novice of what's going to actually run fast. But again, if you look at what they are, there's a racehorse for mine.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing about it is this horse here, when I was doing the videos, I actually thought this was Claudie's Princess's foal. A couple of times I've seen him in the box. I swore it was him. They are very, very mirror-like, that's for sure. He's a little bit reluctant to stand in front of the photo, so we'll just work with it how he goes. They do a good job, these horses, because, I mean, they've never been up in here. We've got green signage everywhere. We've got a big banner. We're trying to get them to stand in front of Bardo. They're doing a really good job, both preparers, handlers, and the horses themselves.
No, again, they're only yearlings, but again, that extra time, you've got racehorses coming through here now, and he's a lovely horse, 143.
Yep, and Jaden Bruin's doing a great job. Just getting them to keep walking through, so well done to you, Jade. Thank you very much. Lot 144 is the next one into the parade ring. This is the only, I think, Jillaby Kung Fu in the sale. Ripping horse Jillaby Kung Fu. This is out of the Prince of Gold mare in Cold Outside.
Yeah, and look, and I think just as important, you look through that first dam, 6 race, 4 winners, but you can now update that Snow Hunter has now gone on to have a 2-year-old win here just recently. So you've got another winner in the page there in Snow Hunter.
Yeah, and we must keep reiterating that to go to the online sale catalogue and look for all the red type, all the updates. Alan Parker's done an enormous job keeping up with them all and go from there. Jillaby Kung Fu, he was a superstar himself. He went 529,000, 16 wins. He won as a 2-year-old. He contested the Miracle Mile and ran second. Absolute jet of a stallion. No reason why he won't make it here in Australia. And this horse really, really looks apart. Lovely type of horse presented by Rhiannon Park.
I know when you and I were out there having a look at the horses there, he was a horse before we even looked at which one they were. We went back to twice and said, what's that one? Can you get him out? No, he's a lovely horse. That's, again, a lovely, lovely filly by Jillaby Kung Fu.
Very sensible too. Just walked straight through. Lot 144A is the next horse coming up, which is again a one for Alabar. First of the Vincents we've showcased here today, Mark, out of the Better's Delight mare in Come Dance With Me. She herself won 12 races and $110,000. You don't need to do much more than that as a mare.
No, and look at that again, filly there again. You've got Vincent, but Better's Delight, Christian Cullen on the bottom side. That mare we talked about, Come Dance With Me. She 12 wins. She raced and won over 100,000. The second dam is also raced up, producing mare as well. Go back through surprise package there through the third dam. But again, you've got a really nice pedigree there. Again, lovely type, lovely filly there, residual value there. But that great cross on the bottom side in Better's Delight, Christian Cullen, but by the Vincent sire.
Yeah, and Vincent throws a real stamp. Most of them are bays. This horse, well, she's down as a brown. To me, that looks black, but I am colourblind. My daughter is doing a great job on the camera, tells me that I'm always colourblind, but throws a stamp. Got a beautiful neck and shoulder on the Vincents, and they do a terrific job there. that's lot 144A. Rita Burnett and Monty Burnett prepare quite a big draft here, and it's great to have Rita Burnett parading lot 145. This trotter, now I saw the videos of this horse trotting up. This was the What the Hill out of Koniska, who is a mare that won 5 races herself. Go and watch the videos of this one trot. Can it trot?
Look, bear in mind too, this fella, again, this filly you've got there is South Australian Southern Cross eligible as well. So add that to the fact it's Nutrien. It's got South Australia Vic bred, Australian Breeders' Crown, Need for Speed, paid up also for Bathurst. But again, like you say, you've got What the Hill. You've got a wonderful pedigree. You've also got performance there in that Loco Foco going back in that second dam.
Yeah, you have indeed, but I can't reiterate enough. And it wasn't one of my videos either, but just lovely trotter. Got a nice action about it. What the Hill's done a super job already. He's had 12 wins in America. He's first are going to hit the ground running. There was a couple trial at Menangle just recently. They're going to get up and go. So throwing a real stamp. And this is a lovely horse. Look, she's not overly tall, but she's not small, but that horse is making her look very short, isn't it?
Yeah, no, an upstanding horse there. And again, like you said, pedigree's great and confirmation's great. They're a real opportunity.
Yeah, very, very true. We've got Harness Breeders Victoria and Barristock are sponsoring the Best Presented. Nick Hooper's the president of Harness Breeders Victoria, and he offers up lot 147, prepared by Monty Burnett. This is a Majestic Sun out of the Dream Vacation mare in Cruise in the Pacific. I feel old, Bardo, because my claim to fame is I qualified Cruise in the Pacific at the trials many, many moons ago, unfortunately.
Yeah, and again, keep drawing on those crosses where that cross has worked, and you've got again a filly, so residual value. But 10 times Majestic Sun over a Dream Vacation has done it. Valoria was an example. Humble Lad also, both 100,000 plus earners.
I'm from Bendigo. A lot of people in Bendigo will remember Card Game, which was the mother of C. Lewis, but Nellie Lewis for the Macintoshes. She was a super mare herself. She won the Victorian Oaks, and she went on to win the Lightfoot Laurels and plenty of other races. And then she left Lenny Lewis, 19 wins and $160,000. It's just a ripping family that keeps giving. Black type all the way through that, and will only keep improving, that's for sure. Lovely horse, beautifully presented again. We say this all the time by Monty Burnett, but lovely black filly. Look how relaxed this horse is walking out, just walking out like it's done it all of its life.
Yeah, and absolutely beautiful in the coat again. You've got a horse, yeah, look, probably as good as they can look.
149 is our next one in. This is offered up by Yabby Dam Farms. This is a Volstead out of Cyclone Jeter. Cyclone Jeter herself had 10 wins, $74,000 in stakes. As an aged horse, she won the Victorian Lightfoot Laurels again. The Chris Howe Trotters Free for All. She was second in the Victorian Derby. Absolute brilliant mare, but look at the second dam, Bardo.
Yeah, again, Glenferrie Typhoon. You go back through to Cyclone U-Bolt, Cyclone Jake. It's a really powerful pedigree. Again, Volstead, Majestic Sun. We've said it before there again. You get that cross right, and you've got, again, a really, really outstanding type though too, haven't you?
Oh, you have indeed. And as we said before, Pat Driscoll said, Colts will have reserves between $20,000 and $30,000. 5 of his fillies will have substantial reserves. I shouldn't say substantial, so they'll have reserves. The rest will be unreserved. So really good by Pat Driscoll. What a lovely colt this is. He's got a fair presence about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, don't forget these Yabby Dam horses. They are all New Zealand sire stakes eligible as well.
Yes. And there's a $500 rebate per $10,000 you spend, capped at $100,000, so you're $5,000 off your air flights for any of the people in New Zealand that are hopefully watching and enjoying this live coverage. Dean pulls back in the parade. I think Blanche has got them all under the pump out the back. She's putting them through. The guys are all walking them, but we've got a Vincent colt out of Definite Girl, and he's a real look at this bloke.
Yeah, and the Vincent's time after time, we've said it, yeah, haven't we? That he puts a wonderful stamp on his progeny. Again, another really good example of Vincent. As you can see, again, that Definite Girl there, an 8-time winner herself, has had 3 to race, 2 to win. As you can see, that Artemeed there was a winner as well, but you've got again an opportunity. But look into the horse again, a really nice type.
Yeah, he is a really, really, really nice. You've got a bit of look at me. He's making quite a bit of noise there, but Rhiannon Park, they've done a terrific job with this draft. I don't think they've missed too many. We're missing a few for the parade. There's no real logic between missing them. It's just people, they don't have the manpower to get them all through at the one time.
Yeah, look, I know there's some of these big drafts, and they roll through pretty quick, but we've harped on it 100 times. It's not just presentation, it's education. Again, all the hard work done on these youngsters when you take them home.
People say I can talk a lot. That little bloke 150, he can talk just as much as me. He's quite a chipper and chirpy little fella. That is lot 150. We're going through a fair few, Butter. I think we're going to 156. We've gone to 156? Yes, which is, sorry, I'm getting to it, just trying to turn the page. Lazarus colt, of course. This horse is called Moses. I know his stable name, you won't forget it. How'd I go, Lance? Pretty good, didn't I? Lot 156 is Lazarus out of Eili Lulu. This mare, this is a one-foal 3-year-old and older, which is called Greek's Legacy, a Captain Treacherous. Filly herself, Dane Pearce, back with me.
Yeah, glad to be back. Last Lazarus progeny to be offered this season. I reckon I got my notes here, Paul. And, an opportunity to get in early on some of this progeny out of Ellie Lulu. One other foal there, as you said. And second producer, what a damn. Out of the half to Gotta Go Cullen there, the 24 wins and a 1.17 million. So it's plenty of money through the likes of this pedigree, and a striking well put together bay colt there by Lazarus.
Yeah, he is indeed. That second dam, it's just amazing. Black type New Zealand 2-year-old colt of the year, 4-year-old horse of the year, just keeps going and going right through. I'm going to go with 157, which is a rock and roll dance. This is the first rock and roll dance we've had in the parade ring today. She's a big filly, this one, out of the artistic fella mare in Ellie Mccarty. This is her third foal. The dam of one foal, 3-year-old and older, Max Shadow.
Yeah, Max Shadow, 2-year-old starts in 21, and second dam here in my Ellie Mac, 2 wins herself, and a dam of 4 live foals there. But really, there's a bay filly with plenty of leg under and carries herself, and really lovely, nice gait on that bay filly there by a rock and roll dance out of an artistic fella bred mare in Ellie Mccarty.
She's a very, very imposing filly, that's for sure. She's got a lot of leg about her. She's quite tall. She's going to grow into a very big, but also lovely type of filly there. That's 157. As I said, the rock and roll dance out of artistic fella, offered up by Rhiannon Park. This horse is eligible for the Nutrien Sales Classic Series, Vic Bred, and the Australian Breeders' Crown. Lot 158 is the next one into the parade. Another from the Woodland side, and Lower Long Farm, actually, American Ideal out of the Art Major Mare in Elmira. This is a filly. This is the second foal. The first foal is a 3-year-old called Highborn.
Yeah, 26 winners bred on this very cross. American Ideal over an Art Major Mare for $100,000 plus earners, including Soho Tribeca. Second foal out of Elmira, who was out of the Art Major bred mare in Very Chick, had 19 wins herself. And 217,000 is bred on to produce 5 winners in Warrieed, Drinking, All Perfection, Chick Boutique, just to name a few. So, pedigrees, winners right through the pedigree here, and bay filly once again, presentation, and just a really nice, kind-looking bay filly there from Ben Stud. Yeah, 26 winners bred along this cross of American Ideal over an Art Major Mare. 4 of those have won over $100,000, including Soho Tribeca, now standing at stud, incidentally at Lower Long Farms in Victoria, and Centenario as well. So great to see Bill and Ann Anderson here as well when we talk about
First of the tactical landings is now into the parade ring. This is lot 161. Aldebaran Boston is his name. He's out of the mare Excellent Boko. This is her third foal. The second is a 2-year-old.
Yeah, second is a 2-year-old there, and you look through this pedigree. The second dam, Exciting Chronos, Ida, 8 foals for 8 race and 8 winners. So you're talking, almost over 750,000 in progeny earnings out of that second dam, and Exciting Chronos, Aerial Boko, Flashing Boko, Casanova Boko. So really strong pedigree and strong performance there, and a really great package and a really solid looking, well put together bay colt there in the ring.
Great to have Duncan McPherson here in the ring too, casting his eye over. And if you say anything wrong, just duck your head later on. He'll give you a clip behind the ears. Don't you worry about that. But great to have Aldebaran Park, part of the Nutrien experience. It's their first time here, but thank you very much for these guys for presenting these horses very, very well. Bit of sign language going on behind there, but we've got lot 62, a Bay filly offered up by Yabby Farms. This is the Volstead at a Felice Madrick.
Yeah, Felice Madrick, a half to the best Madrick, 13 race winner, 1.36 million in earnings. And the Grand Dam Lady Madrick won 138,000 in her career. Once again, as we said, with all these horses eligible for the New Zealand Sires Stakes.
Right, we've got some stuff going on the back. It's very hard sometimes, isn't it, Dane? There's a lot going on around us. We need the headphones and a set of block winkers, I think, just to keep us concentrated.
Yeah, I get distracted pretty easy, especially when it's the boss.
It is indeed. This is a beautiful filly, and we keep saying there before, these horses are eligible for the Nutrien Sires Classic Vic Bred, Australian Breeders' Crown, New Zealand Sires Stakes, the Victorian Need for Speed, $500 per $10,000 spent float rebate, getting them back to New Zealand, also offered up by Pat Driscoll and Harasta Trotters and Yabby Farms. Lot number 164 for Ben Stud, another American Ideal. This one is the colt. Formidable Miss, who was an art major herself. Dam of 1 foal, 3-year-old and older, which is called Miss Sonic Boom. Has so far won 5 races.
Yeah, 1-5 and earned just under 40,000 there for progeny out of this same mare. The dam is also out of a former Australian Broodmare of the Year in Intrude. So the dam's a half to Make Mine Cullen, 40 wins, 874,000. Dam's also a half to Make Mine Heaven and Make Mine Memphis. So plenty of wins there through this pedigree with 26 winners on this very cross. American Ideal over an Art Major mare. You know it works, and it certainly worked here with a really striking young chap here in this brown colt by American Ideal.
Yeah, again, Nutrien Sales Classic, New South Wales Breeders' Challenge, Vic Bred, Bathurst Gold Crown, Australian Breeders' Crown, beautifully presented horse. Please be aware, because of Woodlands, with Woodlands and also Nutrien, the bar is open. Don't be scared to go in there and get yourself a drink, and myself and Dane, if you feel like it. And also there'll be some nibblies coming around as well very, very shortly. We have got lot number 165 into the parade ring. This one here is another What the Hill. I say there before about Woodlands and putting on the drinks and the nibblies. Here as well, but this was of course by What the Hill, who stands at Woodland Stud out of Glenferrie and Unixa, who this makes this horse a half to Unbalalur, Dane.
Yeah, Unbalalur, a half, Australian 3-year-old trotting filly of the year, of course. And Bo Gargon, 18 wins between them and over 242,000 in earnings there for the two progeny.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know last year, Umbalalur, she left the number 1 trotting sale topper last year at the sale. So this is just a ripping family, a beautiful colt, real racy type of colt. This colt looks an absolute treat. Turned out beautifully. Beautiful coat. You wouldn't have known he come from Ballarat. Should be cold in Ballarat today, I'm tipping, Dane.
No, he hasn't. He's definitely hasn't got his winter clothing on yet anyway.
166 is the next one in the parade. Majestic Sun out of the mare I had a lot to do with. Gloria Don, offered up by Neville and Louise Pangrazio. Yeah,
Neville and Louise have done a great job here, and really striking colt here out of a top producing mare there in. Is out of a top producing mare there. Glory Lass, the second dam. We produced six winning halves to this Colts Dam, including Pretty Little Angel Eyes, 15 race winner and $114,000 earner.
Would you like to know something trivial? Black Range Glory, his stable name is Paulie. Just a little bit of a side note for you. Gloria Don, though, was a horse we actually raced, and she had a lot of ability. Unfortunately, didn't salute, but this horse looks an absolute treat there. And Glory Lass, of course, is mother of 7 live foals, 7 race, 6 winners, and just a terrific family. No trumps, no glory. My dad's a 10, another horse actually I had a lot to do with down the bottom there. So, yeah, really good family, good trotting family, and good to see Neville in the parade ring smiling like he is like a little Cheshire cat. So, great to see Neville in here as well. Nutrien Sales Classic, Vic Breed, Australian Breeders' Crown, and Breed for Speed as well. We are out of order. I'm not sure what we're up. 68 is in now. This as well. There'll be a lot of people, a lot of breeders looking at this one here. The Father Patrick filly out of Gypsy Flair. Two dams on the page.
Yeah, Gypsy Flair, 100% producer, 2 runners for 2 winners, including the halves to this filly. Check your updates there. Bangles, 4 wins for 121,000. It was also Australian 2-year-old trotting filly of the year and a Group 1 winner. And also Just a Bit Touchy, Group 1 winner, 4 2-year-old wins in 21, just under 80,000. And also Australian 2-year-old trotting filly of the year.
Yeah, this horse here, as I said, Bangles, you said there, Bangles, she won the 2-year-old trotting filly of the year. Yep. Just a Bit Touchy was just recently announced the 2-year-old trotting filly of the year. This is the 3rd filly. Yep. So you've got a chance of winning that next year as well. I mean, it's just a great opportunity for people. Plus, you have that brilliant dam line down there. Touch of Flair, Son of Flair, down under Muscles. He's leaving winners everywhere as well. So it's just a great family there. That is 168. 169 is another Father Patrick offered up by Aldebaran Park. This one is out of Hiding My Heart. This was a filly that had a lot of ability. She had a few little chinks in her armour as well, but she did get up and win the one race. I think it was from about 11 starts, Hiding My Heart.
Yeah, so first foal out of Hiding My Heart. The second dam, Sammy Punk won 2 races and has had 2 runners for 2 winners. So the halves to these dam are definitely proven. Obviously, once again, eligible for all the incentives: the Nutrien, Vic Bred, Australian Breeders' Crown, Need for Speed, and the Bathurst Gold Crown. A good Father Patrick filly, a filly with plenty of length and just stands up really, really nicely.
Yeah, it does indeed. And as I say before, well done to Aldebaran Park. They're putting just about all of them through. Mel's having a lot of fun. You can see she's got the smile on her face. She did acknowledge me. I wasn't sure. But great of all the preparers out there. The weather's not the nicest. Come up here and get a drink. We want to say a big thank you to Woodlands as well. So make sure you come up here and get a drink. Nibblies will be coming around very, very shortly as well. Staffordshire Park offer up lot number 170. A Majestic Sun out of Hillary Hill. This is her first foal, but the second dam, Box Brownie, left the Group 1 winning horse Brunelleschi, Dane.
Yeah, Brunelleschi obviously a half to the dam here and a 16-race winner there. 225,000 in earnings and a Group 1 winner too. The Grand Dam Box Brownie is a top producer, 5 runners for 5 winners, so definitely performance pedigree there, and really done a good cross here. The Muscle Hill bred filly there, dam there, and Hillary Hill over at Majestic Sun. Really good combination.
Myself and my wife, we own Photogenic too, and Mazakine's one of our horses, but the other little bloke, I took Mark Barton out for a night to Bendigo, and he actually got to see the little sibling of this one related to this one win at Bendigo.
Yeah, we did.
So a bit of hometown, I suppose, Bardo.
No, it was good to see you go round. I think everyone in the family seemed to be doing the work while you were doing the celebrating, it seemed. But anyhow, that was a good
PR.
night.
It's called talking. They tell me I can talk a lot. 171. Got to keep on the straight and narrow, Bardo. This is the first and only Melmara in the sale, offered up by Lower Long Farms. And we must say a big thank you to Kath McIntosh and what all the crew do behind the scenes with the vet work here as well on course.
Yeah, no, do a wonderful job, and also help get the Vic Breeders organised to support us here this afternoon. So I think if you look at the Melmara, they're a great example of the breeding there. Wonderful colt there again, beautifully put together out of a fake left. So you've got again a proven dam line as well. As you can see there again, you've got that first dam there, Hold That Dream. She was a winner herself, but she's produced a $100,000 earner herself.
Yeah, and what a striking colt he is. He's just
Isn't
a
he?
big colt. He's very, very sensible. Renee's a bit happier with this one. She had a little bit of trouble trying to pose last time, Renee. Look at that. Ears forward. He's got everything worked out. He has. He belongs in the parade ring. He's done a beautiful job there. And Hold That Dream is, again, a fake left mare. So they've done a great job as well. But he's a big, strong colt, isn't he?
Yeah, no. Got to look at me, and he's ready to run, and he's already ready to go. But again, that's 171. You're only Melmara, and a really nice example of that sire.
Great to see Mark Hughes and Andrew Grierson over there enjoying the hospitality. So well done to the boys, enjoying a few drinks. Don't be scared to go to the bar as well, anyone else. 172, Aldebaran Hazel is a Sebastian K out of the Majestic Sun mare in Hush Your Majesty.
Yeah, Sebastian K again, they're not making any more of them, so you've got an opportunity to get a filly there as well. A Majestic Sun, as you said. Again, a lovely type there again. You've got a lovely filly. Hush Your Majesty again had 6 wins, 160,000. The second dam, of course, goes through and does a really good job as well.
Very good. This filly here is eligible for the Nutrien Sales Catalogue, the New South Wales Breeders, the Australian Breeders' Crown, Need for Speed, but the most important one, she's eligible for the Vic Bred. It's been left off the bottom of the catalogue, so be aware that this filly is Vic Bred eligible, which I've lost count of how many things it's eligible for there. It's about 15, so that is lot 172, Elder Baron Hazel, out of the Majestic Sun mare in Hush Your Majesty. Lot number 173 is in the parade ring, a Muscle Mass out of, I can't remember, that would get a lot of people in trouble, including myself, but I can remember this horse is, she's the mother of Mr. Castleton, amongst others, Bardo.
Yeah, well, again, you look at that first dam, Mr. Carlson, $120,000, but again, I can't remember an extrovert with that Muscle Mass cross, but again, look in the type in this particular filly. Again, you've got a really, stands on wonderful bone, good upstanding filly there again. Again, beautifully put together. You've got a racehorse in front of you here.
You have indeed. Bromwich, he's a lovely horse, just keeps going for his class. He only had the 5 wins, surprises you. Contested just about every Group 1, I think, last year. Bromwich, or 2 years ago it might have been. Gap Year as well, another lovely horse. Quick End Over, very, very current family, which is what you want. Horses that are up, ready to race. Muscle Mass himself is the sire of over 510 USA winners, so just done a terrific job.
And we keep saying again, the residual value in these trotting fillies, plus the odds are in your favour. You've got great opportunity to chase plenty of money, and you've got a limited number of them you can secure over this next 24 hours.
Have indeed. Another Father Patrick comes into the parade ring, 174. This is out of Illawong Helios. You read all the Group 1, she's contested, Bardo.
Yeah, and look, if you go through that pedigree, you've got it on the first dam, you've got it obviously 270,000 at Helios won herself, but then you go down to that second dam, Shining Sun, New Zealand 4-year-old Trotter of the Year.
Yeah, definitely, and just contested all the Group 1s. It's one of the depths in this sale here. Horses are contested in Victorian Derbies. There's mares in here, fillies in here that have won Victorian Derbies. This horse here won one of the most entertaining Victorian Derbies that I've actually seen. Claudie's Princess ran second. It was on for young and old from a long, long way out. It was a really entertaining race. She was a terrific racehorse, Helios. Got to see some great scenes actually that day. Greg and Ross Sugars afterwards. Ross was extremely passionate about it. This mare is a terrific racehorse and she'll do a great job in the breeding barn. They do a great job, the Illawong horses. I think we've got another one coming straight into us.
Yeah, we do.
As well. It's lot 175 is now into the parade ring, and that is out of Illawong Moonshine. 10 wins herself. She ran 4th in the Victorian Oaks. She won the Vic Bred Super Series. She's a great mare herself, Illawong Moonshine.
Yeah, and you got an update again. She's also, Moonshine produced the Cover of Darkness. Again, Cover of Darkness, 114,000 now, 10 wins. You look through that Lunar Landing again, 2015 Victorian Trotting Broodmare of the Year. Bred again, Speed Girl, who went on 20 wins and was Australian 2-year-old Trotter of the Year herself. And it goes on down through that pedigree. So just powerful pedigree on that bottom side again.
Powerful horse, giving Kelly a hard time there. I think she's got to stop watching some of these TV shows. She sits up all night watching. She might have to get out and do a bit more work, young Kel, I think. So it'll be fine. Be the last time they have a drink with me afterwards, won't it?
Yeah, nice filly though, isn't it? Lovely filly.
Beautiful filly. Yeah, really well presented. All the Yellow Bar draft are well presented. And Kel, I can't hang cheek on her now. She just ran through the parade ring, done a beautiful job. They've got 3 in a row, Alabar, and this is lot 176. The Sebastian K out of the next Illawong Shimmer herself won 4 races and $61,000 in stakes.
And look, if you go through below on that Illawong Sunny on the second dam, there is another update there. Just recently, as a 3-year-old, was 3rd in the Vic Bred Homegrown Classic of Group 1. So you've got
Sir Eros, yeah, he's a lovely, lovely horse. Sir Eros, he's a horse going places, trained by, I forgot their name, in O'Brien's in Arat. It's good to have the little brother sitting next to you. He can get you out of trouble when you have a mental blank. So yeah, he's a lovely horse, Sir Eros, and he's got a big future, I think, in the racing game.
Yep, current family again.
Yep, absolutely. And then you go that second dam, Shining Sun is, of course, the mother of Illawong Helios. We spoke about her before, but, New Zealand 4-year-old mare, Trotter of the Year. Illawong Helios won $272,000 in stakes. Just quality all the way through, presented beautifully, and just looks like a horse that will actually absolutely run. That is lot 176 there, the Illawong Shimmer Bay filly, presented by Alabar Farms. Durham Park have their first horse coming through. They've had a long wait. Great to see them here at Nutrien, and the first horse they're offering up is the He's Watching filly out of the Artscape mare in Illustrator. Bardo.
Yeah, as you said there, that Artscape, you got that He's Watching there, American Ideal, a lovely cross through there again. But as you go down through, important to me again, you had Image of Stars. There's been even another update, another win as you go down through that first dam there. Image of Stars is now up to nearly 58,000, 8 wins now. You keep going down the page. You've got Let's Get Short. He's had another win.
Yep.
You've got Oceanic has also had another win as well. So it's right through that family, very, very current family.
A lot of people want to know what Bruce Edwards, how he started and how he got things going and all the rest. Illustrator was one of the first mares that he actually ever bought and bought to race and bought to breed. That's what he thinks of this horse here. He has a foal for everyone, a horse for everyone. Sorry, not a foal. He has a horse for everyone. They are all on the market, and this little filly here by He's Watching out of Illustrator. She's eligible for the Nutrien Equine Sales Classic, the Vic Bred, and the Australian Breeders' Crown. They have got us going quickly. 181. They've put us under the pump here, Bardo. We've got to flick some pages. This is the American Ideal. Again, the bar is open with thanks to Woodlands Stud and Nutrien as well. So don't forget to go to the bar and get yourself a drink. This is the American Ideal out of the Christian Cullen mare, Superstar mare herself, winner of $231,000 in Jazam.
Yeah, Jazam, we saw it there earlier in the pedigree. The pedigree was represented again, of course, a Group 3 winner herself. As you go through there, you can see that Rock and Roll Pearl, nearly $100,000 in earnings as well. But again, a current family. We've talked about it, American Ideal, Christian Cullen. 12 times they've produced $100,000 or more in earnings. And we're saying their earnings include Saying Grace, went 148 and 8 and won 360,000. So again, a proven pedigree again.
And we're going backwards. We're going backwards now. Jazam was a beautiful, beautiful mare. We'll get Kel just to do one extra lap if we can, Kel, because we're going backwards very, very quickly. All right, this is the Always Be Mickey. 179 is in the parade ring now, Bardo, and we've got the Always Be Mickey out of Inner Spring, a rock and roll Hanover mare who is out of Under the Mattress. You're right, mate. You sort out what you're doing. Under the Mattress herself won $105,000, but she has had 8 live foals, 3-year-old and older. 5 of those have raced. 4 of those have won, including Smolder, who was the Australian Age Pacer of the Year, the New Zealand Age Pacer of the Year, and twice Australian Harness Horse of the Year. Great family, just leave good horses after good horses, Bardo.
Now, and one of the really important things, I know Alabar made the point, they've just reminded us here, just to mention this guy has actually been declared a rig. So did want that to be noted in the parade so people know he's been deemed a rig after assessment. But again, a lovely type there, and Always Be Mickey, Rock and Roll Hanover.
Yeah, definitely, and that's very, very important, and that's what was going on behind the scenes, that he is a rig, and we want to get as much information out there as they can. So thank you very much, and thanks, Kel, for getting him in here. That was terrific. We're going back to now
182A.
182A, okay, so that's where I got myself very confused there. Ben Stud, Craig Knott offer up the Volstead out of Jumanji Franco. Ben Stud prepare this horse here, 182A, Mark.
Yeah, again, you look at that pedigree again, the first dam, New Zealand 2-year-old trotting filly of the year. And as you can see that she's also got 4 race, 3 have also won, and you've got a very current family. There's updates rolling through the page. Go onto that Nutrien online catalogue if you want to see the most recent of updates. But again, a good pedigree as you can see through. You got Franco Hosea is also again more current. As you can see, there's an update of around $54,000 in earnings.
Craig Knott, he's very, very vocal on social media when he wants to be. Likes a punt. Funny scenes watching BB Baroque get a win every now and then. He's very, very passionate about it. Don't forget this horse is Nutrien Sales Classic eligible, Vic Bred, New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible, Australian Breeders' Crown eligible, and Vic Need for Speed. That is lot 182A. We've now gone to 183. Which is a sports rider filly out of the Live or Die mare, Lady of My Life, offered up by Rhiannon Park.
Yeah, Lady of My Life, as you can see there again, a sports rider, live or die. But again, you've got to, again, look into the filly there again. Really well put together filly for you. You've got Charlie McSheen there. Is again a $320,000 winner there by that first a half to this particular one. As you can see again, going back through that second pedigree again. Winners on right down through the pedigree again.
No, absolutely. It's great to have Greg Gengel here as well. He reckons he can get in without having to talk, but he got away from me. No, it is a really, really good family. Sports Rider does a terrific job. He's a bit of an undermined horse, mimed horse a bit, so he does a great job, Sports Rider. He has had, 669 winners in the US and 548 here in Australia. So Rhiannon Park offer this horse up, as I said, Nutrien Sales Classic, Vic Bred and Australian Breeders' Crown. 182, 180. We're going back.
She's had a work cut out, I reckon, to get these horses through.
Cal's doing a great job. She's keeping us on the pole. I'm going to get a paper cut the way I'm going here. We've got the Bay Colt by Art Major out of Iridim Castle, the Mach 3 mare. Brilliant family on this pedigree on this pages.
Yeah, that second dam, as you can see there, a winner herself, but micrometre, as you can see there, goes right down a really, really full second dam there. As you can see there again, there's some updates on your page if you care to have a look online. But again, you've got that Mach 3 Art Major cross, which is a proven three mares with Art Major Mach 3 have had $100,000 earners there, including the Queensland Cup Group 2 winner in Mac Da Vinci.
Yeah, definitely. There's some really good fans. Like you go back, especially that third dam, there's a lot of people here in the sales, watching the sale online that would know a lot of these horses, including Jillaby Jitterbug. And there's another one there that comes up, Blatant Lie, beautiful horse for Andy Gaff. Micro Meteor was trained by Grant and Karen Manning. Grant's driving the camera work and doing a great job for me, so he's doing a terrific job. I reckon Cal's coming back, so my guess is we're going with one lot 182, I think. Yep, we'll get the thumbs up there. I'm going all right here, Bardo. This is the Art Major filly out of the Mach 3 mare in Joyful Joy. Joyful Joy was a winner of $480,000 in stakes and 17 races. Done a terrific job. 182 we've got here in the parade ring. Just a great family. The second dam, you go back through that second dam, there's black type everywhere, Mark.
Yeah, same as we said there. Our Better Joy there, of course. Our Better's Delight there, as you can see, a big winner there, 17-time winning there, $600,000 in earnings. Again, as you go back through there again, that Mac Da Vinci that we mentioned, the same cross there with that Queensland Cup winner in Mac Da Vinci.
Yeah, it is indeed. But Mac 3, he's done a great job. He's obviously the sire of Some Beach Somewhere. What he's been able to do in this leaving sires, he'll leave a good filly, Joyful Joy. She was a great filly herself on the racetrack, and every chance this filly will be a terrific racehorse as it goes. I think we've got Leah Crane coming in. I'm just not sure. Yes, so we'll have lot 184. Welcome here, Leah Crane. It's the first time Leah's actually prepared one here at the sale, but this is a Sweet Lou out of Leah Neor. And 184. Yep, 184. Sorry, Butter, I've lost myself here at the minute. But Leah Neor won $131,000 in stakes herself.
Yeah, and Zabet there goes into the second dam, a winner herself, but she's also produced a number of $100,000+ winners there. Better Ace, and as you can see, Got a Shop Early is now an update there with $158,000 in winnings as well. As you can see, the cross again, that Sweet Luke cross there with Better Delight. You've got 44 winners, 7 of those have been 100,000 or more, so really, really good cross, proven to work.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's great to have Leah Crane preparing one here. She doesn't prepare a lot. She used to years ago prepare quite a few, so well turned out. Sarbet, Better Ace, Got a Shop Early. Plan C, he's still racing at the minute. He'll win more races for the Thompson, so he does a really, really good job. That's lot 184. My catalogue is in trouble, but I'm thinking we've got lot number 186 coming into the parade ring. Get the thumbs up. Another of the Vincents. This is out of the Some Beach Somewhere mare in live on the beach. She was an unraced mare herself. She's had 5 foals. Her fourth was a 3-year-old dam. A fourth foal's 3-year-old and older. 2 have raced, 2 have won, including the great name of Gilligan's Island. I quite like that.
Yeah. It's an important add-on there too for 186. You've got a New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible Bay filly there as well. You've got that Neville our filly series has been paid up, the Australian Breeders' Crown. You've got a lot to play for in this one, but again, a really typey Vincent there out of a Sunbeat somewhere, so great residual there as well.
Vincent himself was a superstar racehorse. Terra to Love in that second dam there, Bardo, equally as good a racehorse. They race each other, I think, from time to time. He won 31 races. He's in that second dam. He's a sire as well, standing in New Zealand. So this is a great sires family, and you've got a chance of getting a filly with both of those crosses in there. So, you know, the residual factor of being able to go back there twice, race the horse, and then be able to, you know, put it into the breeding barn is a big, big plus. And Vincent's doing a great job. New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible. Must make sure our New Zealand people watching are aware of these horses that are NZ Sire Stakes eligible. Lot 187 is the next one into the parade ring, and it is a 10-no trump out of the crazed mare in Lulu Lola. I actually got to walk this one in off the truck yesterday morning. Neville was complaining about how cold it was. He's not doing that anymore, Mark.
Yeah, things have it's cooled down a little bit more, but it's nice in here. And if you haven't gone and grabbed yourself a drink, you should. But 10-no trump again. We've said at the my limited involvement in seeing these trotters and learning about them. He's done a wonderful job at stud. And you look at what you got there again. A really, really nice type more than anything. Lovely filly and structurally so sound. But you've got a good pedigree on that page. So you got that Maori family again.
Well, you get it twice because 10-no trump had it, so he's got it on that side. Then you go back to Majestic Murray, and that's all that same Murray's family line. So you get it twice. It is a proven line. Neville will give me the heads up. It's a lovely line, isn't it, Nev? You need to have Murray's Idol in your lines there, so we'll get those people quickly to move through because the horse is going through behind them. Danny Thacker, Melinda's came in now. 188 is the next one in, which is the Southwind Frank Gelding out of Aldebaran, Malibu.
Yeah, Malibu again, a race winner herself, but again, you've got a good pedigree there again. Malibu Magic, the second dam, and...
Sorry, filly, sorry, this is what one, yeah, Southwind Frank filly, called Aldebaran, Miami.
Yeah, and that's what we say, that Malibu, that Cantab Hall dam there, and if you go back through that second dam, you've got Malibu Magic again, a winning mare again, third dam, Musical Victory there, $500,000 in earnings herself.
Yeah, definitely, and I apologise for that. This is definitely a filly. This one here, 188, Aldebaran Eureka, black type all the way through it. There's a lot of USA. Got to realise, Duncan McPherson, he is here. We've got Andrew Grierson. We've got a lot of knowledgeable people here. Make sure if you don't know these families from America and how they stack up, go and ask them. I said there before about Greg Gengel. He's here. Ask the people about these American lines. Don't just look at them and say, I don't understand it, want to know how to work it. Go and talk to the people and they'll tell you how it is. So well done, Mel, there. And as I said, it is definitely a filly, lot 188. Yeah, she is a lovely filly.
Wonderful type, that one.
We've got some updates happening. Mel, you can walk. We'll let Mel walk across because I've got a couple of little updates to go with this horse here. We've got 189 coming into the parade ring next. I can tell you that the 4-year-old half-brother is by Endover Hall. His name is Aldebaran Dino. Something last 2 trials. He's won his last 2 trials. Very good. His last was on Monday at Melton. His last half was in 58.7 on that occasion there as well. So that is the half brother to this horse here in the ring. This is the Trixton colt out of Aldebaran Murray.
Yeah, that's it. You know, again, a really, really nice family. Again, that Murray family just keeps popping up time after time. And there's updates here again. You'll see Paris Faith there, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, as a 4-year-old has won the Victorian Lynn McPherson Memorial Breed for Speed Bronze Series. So,
yep, so as long as everyone understands that. So that's Paris Faith is out of Aldebaran Eda, but they've actually got another 4-year-old that, trialled the other night at Melton, ran his last half in 58.7. I think Duncan used to be a doctor because the way he scribbles, I tell you, he's got to go a bit slower for me. Surely he knows I can't read. But what a lovely colt. Look at this colt here by Trixton. Big black horse, really stands over a lot of ground. Fear not. Colt hero, just recently been retired, but done a great job for everyone involved, including Aldebaran Park. Really done a really good job there. Roy Spencer. Roy has one horse here. This horse has been prepared by Neville and Louise Pangrazio. This is a Wishing Stone out of Mari Blom. This is her first, I've got to get this right. This is the first old foal that is actually alive.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. And then go back through to Mary Moon there, which is she'd had six of race, 4 of 1. There you got that Master Mary. They're a $200,000 earner, but again a great family. The first dam has had no luck, but we've got a live foal here, a really nice bay filly. It's a wishing stone of, you can see that majestic sun and that Mary's glory going back through that great family.
Absolutely. Just so I can clarify that, she's had 3 foals. Unfortunately for connections, both of the first 2 have passed away. So this is the only living foal. So basically this is its first foal. And then you say there about Mary Moon. Mary Moon goes back to that Murray's Idol family. It's a family that Neville and Louise are so keen on going back, and rightfully so. You got Master Murray, Tricky Interest, well cast, and then Pretty Peggy Sue's going to be up a little bit later on for Harassed to Trotters, which I think we've got one in now. I just don't have a number. 194 or 191?
No, it's the
191. Okay, so we've got 191, which is a Volstead out of Murray Denell, offered up by Oakbank Estate. What a beautiful filly this is, Bardo.
I know we had the chance to look at these there a couple of weeks ago, and they've absolutely bloomed on sale day, these will, and it's a credit to them, to all of these vendors, all of these preparers, the work they do. But having you got a great Volstead there, and again a really nice filly, right through that breeding there again, Mary family represented right throughout again.
We actually went out to Oakbank Farm before Christmas, you and I did, and this filly was all over us. We couldn't, she just wanted to be our mate everywhere we were. So yeah, so she's a very affectionate filly, that's for sure. Murray's favourite son, Muscles. This is Nutrien Sales Catalogue eligible, Vic bred, Australian Breeders' Crown, Need for Speed. Don't forget, there is food going around outside as we speak. The bar is open. Go and grab yourself a drink and enjoy yourself. Hospitality provided by Nutrien and also Woodland Stud, Andrew Grierson. And it's good to see Mark Hughes over there putting a big mouthful in the mouth. He's enjoying the hospitality, that's for sure. He'll get me back a bit later on.
I'd say Hughes, he could probably go and pop that cork on that Bollinger he wanted yesterday now if he's paying. So.
Can't believe he didn't wear the Larry shirt, that's for sure. He's got the staff uniform on, which is very good to see, Mark Hughes. So we're just waiting for Mel Thackeray to get across with Aldebaran Marshall. Yep, Aldebaran Marshall. Andover Hall, Colt. Andover Hall's just done an enormous job. He was a US 2-year-old Colt and Gelding Trotter of the Year. He's the sire of 700 USA winners, and this is out of the Cadabra mare in Mason Magic.
Yeah, that's right, Mason Magic, the Cadabra, as you can say. But again, you look right through that... something about Mary again, not that I've heard, I haven't been around a long time, but there's again one that just pops up and you see.
Just freak, that's all there is.
And everywhere I go where you talk about those families, that's one that does jump out at you again. You've got great opportunity again, but again, a really well put together colt there, as you can see on account of the Aldebaran stable, but again, big upstanding fella too.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a family, like, you get the crossover here. Aldebaran Park, they're doing enormous things in providing and growing the trotting breed. Something about Murray is a Yabby Dam farm source. Yep. You get that double whammy. He's a beautiful colt. He'll hit the racetrack. He'll run. He stands out. He's got the ears thawed. Beautifully presented there. And, really nice Tyler colt there. That's 192. He is Nutrien Sales Catalogue, Vic bred, Australian Breeders' Crown, and the Need for Speed, and also the Bathurst Gold Crown, all paid up for. So that is a terrific. That is lot number 192. 193 on account of Yorkshire Park Standardbreds. Great to have Dennis Bice here. I've seen him a couple of times. Great mate of mine. This was prepared by Dean and Blanche Poole from Yannon Park. This is an American Ideal out of the Falcon Seals mare in Master Cover.
Yeah, and again, from my limited experience, there's again a real American Ideal for you there. Again, a beautiful type. You've got, again, a big upstanding colt there. You've got that first dam, as you can see. This is the first foal. The second dam, of course, was a winner, and she's a produced winner. So you've got a production in there. But again, when you see the horse, they're a really nice type again. Yeah,
absolutely. Very sensible colt too, and he has been all the time. They pulled him out for us when we went there, and also doing the yearling videos. Just a very sensible colt. Standing up lovely. Drain the Swamp is owned by a lot of social media people in harness racing. There's a lot of guys that they have a lot of fun, and this horse, could be that same sort of horse. It's what the industry's about. That's what Nutrien is trying to do as well, mate, is have a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, and look, if you look at that cross, 26 times that cross has bred a winner there. American Ideal out of a Falcon Sealster mare.
Yep, Nutrien Sales Catalogue, Vic bred Platinum, Bathurst Gold Crown, and the Australian Breeders' Crown eligible for that colt there. So we got Neville Pangrosio. I'm going with what, 995. Reality for Life out of Miranda Maid. Miranda Maid herself won 3 races, but I think Neville will give me a nod here. She probably should have won quite a few more. She was a very fast mare. She It's a wonder Neville's still got hair, actually, Mark. He should have no hair left. He should look a little bit more like me, I think, after training Miranda Maid.
Yeah, and a Muscles Yankee again. They're a great cross again. You've got, again, Vic bred, Australian Breeders' Crown, Need for Speed there again. But if you look through there, you've got a lot of progeny that have gone on and had a great career on the racetrack in this family.
Yep, definitely. And Brunelleschi himself won 16 races, multiple Group 1s. He won the 4-year-old Vic bred final, $225,000. He, of course, was by Tendo Trump. Stood at Staffordshire Park, who offer this horse up. It's just a lovely, lovely family. Ship's Choice, Irene Rose, and then we've got a couple of ours. Go back to the third dam, Midnight Till Dawn, Action After Dark, Stoned at Midnight, Black Type, great horses, good, well, lovely trotting horses as well. Hayley Lang and Lang Bloodstock offer up lot number 196. The father Patrick out of the beautiful mare 14 wins herself and $150,000 in stakes, Miss Warbucks.
Yeah, looking again. Look at how light this fella on his feet. He gets over the ground, this fella. You can see wants to naturally move. You've got a Father Patrick Sundon Cross. That Miss Warbucks there, winner of 14. She's had 3 of race, 2 of 1. I'm Daddy Warbucks again has won 63,000 in her updates. 4 winners have already been bred on this cross out of Sundon mares. So you've got again proven production in that pedigree as well.
Yeah, you have indeed. Just great family, and it's a family that the Langs are very keen on as well because they're breeding from them, so that's always good as well. They're very passionate about them. Chris and Hayley do a great job. I said before to Dane, poor old Hayley, these have all got so much white on these horses. She'll be shampooing up all day just to get the white back blinging. Luke Bryant is in now. We're on account of Frank Zara. I can't get Frank's last name. I'm not even going to try. The Yankee Rockstar. Varapadio. This is a cracking type, Yankee Rockstar. We've got Bill and Ann Anderson are here. Of course, they own Yankee Rockstar, 197. This is out of the Modern Art mare in Modern Chick.
Yeah, and a mare herself that went 155 and 3. As you can see in your pedigree again, she won 18 races, 127,000. And again, you got Bathurst Gold Crown, Breeders' Crown, Nutrien opportunities there. But again, that Bridget Franco, the second dam, she's also a race winner. And she had 3 that race, 2 of 1 there again. So production and proven winners in that family as well.
People forget too, we talk about, a couple of these other horses. Yankee Rockstar, just a superstar horse himself, 22 wins. He won as a 2-year-old. He won the Kilmore Cup as an older horse. Beautiful horse. Rockstar, good looks. He was a real looker in himself, that was for sure. That was that one there. We've got 199. 199 is our next one in, which is a sports rider out of Molly Pitcher, an Umbro operative mare here. This is an all Alabar bred horse in a way. This is a 4-foal from the mare. She's had 2 foals, 3-year-old and older. Both of those have won, which is really, really key, Bardo.
Yeah, and the Sports Stars an update now. 7 wins up at 2, and that's 40-odd thousand. So they've the wins at 2 years of age out of the progeny out of that dam are already showing that they will go early.
Yeah, second dam, Adams Rocket, Spitfire Shadow, Sunbeach Shadow, Christian Shadow, just terrific horses all the way through. Very, very current family, but I think that 100%, strike rate from the mare's point of view of horses to the racetrack, and there's got to be a couple more, but yeah, just done a really, really good job. Presented beautifully here by Rhiannon Park.
Same cross as Ego Dan.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he's just a lovely type. Clayton
Nice
Paul looking after him. She's doing a great job too.
Yeah,
so it's great
really
to
nice.
see some young people coming through in the parade ring too.
Yeah, and just bear in mind again, Residual Valley, lovely filly there, the value there.
Absolutely. Lot number 200 is in the parade ring now for Bruce Edwards and Jamie Lee King. We talk about the Art Major colt out of Molly's Ideal. Molly's Ideal is the mother of the superstar in Act Now, and he is a real look at this colt here, isn't he?
Yeah, 2021 Australian 3-year-old colt. Pacer of the Year Act now with 473,000 in the update. So really, really good opportunity there. And as you can see there in notes again, American Ideal, Art Major over an American Ideal gives you a really, really good cross where it includes a 2-year-old Vic bred Suitor Series winner in Kaloa.
Yeah, it does indeed, and she's done a terrific job. Act Now, just a jet. He is just a really high-class horse. He'll go on to more and more as well. So he is a lovely, lovely colt. Nutrien Sales Classic eligible Vic bred and Australian Breeders' Crown, and great to have Durham Park here. They present up lot number 200 here, which, as I said, is the Art Major out of Molly's Ideal. Lot number 201 is the next one into the parade ring. Consigned by Taylor French, prepared by Monty Burnett. The Fear the Dragon out of Moneve. This is lot number 201, and I got welcome back, Dane Pearce.
Thanks, mate. Glad to be back here. The dam in Montevideo, obviously a half to I'm Zalika. 11 race winner for 86,000, and a third dam here actually bred Charles Bronson, the 10 race winner for $127,000 in earnings. Eligible, of course, for the Nutrien Sales Classic Series, New South Wales Breeders' Challenge, NZ Sire Stakes, and Australasia's Breeders' Crown. A really striking bay colt by Fear the Dragon out of a Better's bred mare there, and a colt that really looks the goods. He's got a lovely coat on him, and a lovely big stretchy colt there, Count Taylor.
Absolutely, we need to publicise these horses are New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible. So is this next bloke that's come into the ring, which is lot 201A for Julianne Flannery, another Fear the Dragon. This is out of the McCardle mare in Motu Lightning Lass. This is a brown colt we have on our hands here. Second foal, the first foal was a horse called Wayward Angel that has won as a 2-year-old, won the Group 3 Southland Fillies Classic.
Yeah, that's right here. And the second dam, a solid producer here. She's bred halves to this colt's dam here. 7 runners for 7 winners. She bred Motu Moonbeam with 32 wins and over 530,000. She also bred Double O Heaven, Better's Tart. They're all halves to the dam here. Really well-bred Fear the Dragon colt here, going back out of a McCardle-bred mare.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I say there before, New Zealand Sire Stakes eligible. There's a huge raft of them in this draft here in Australia that are eligible for the New Zealand Sire Stakes. The Nutrien Sales Catalogue, New South Wales Breeders' Challenge, the Australian Breeders' Crown as well. So make sure you check out all your futurities. Go to the pedigree pages for the regular updates as well, because there are plenty of updates there going forward as with these. Don't forget the bars open courtesy of Nutrien with the food going around, and also our great partners in Woodlands who sponsor this parade, which is terrific. And it's well done to all the preparers getting these horses out here for us. Lot number 202, Heston Blue Chip out of the Modern Art mare in Mustang Sassy Dane.
Yeah, there's 3 winners already bred on this very cross, ladies and gentlemen, including Michael Young's good Gloucester Park winner, Orlando Blue, who's won 59,000 there. Out of a Modern Art bred mare, as you said, Paul, in Mustang Sassy. She's had 1 runner for 1 winner. In Madero, 5 wins for 28,000 in earnings. A dam as a half to Sassy Gina, who bred Sassy Sarah with over $445,000 earned down the line there in her 23 race winning career.
Yeah, no, Sassy Sarah, she was a ripper mare herself, 445,000, but just a class mare, Dane, she really was. And race had great longevity as well, and she's also left born against Sassy. So this filly, you look at the fillies that are good race horses as well, but they lead on, so they're leaving good quality mares as well going through, which is always exciting, and it's really good, I must say. So that is lot number 202, the Heston Blue Chip out of Mustang Sassy. I know this is not okay. This is lot number 204. And there's going to be a lot of people looking at this filly. There's a lot of people filly colt. A lot of people looking at this colt. Here in the parade ring. This is also out of the exciting mare in My Mackenzie. I see Jean Feast there, who owned My Mackenzie. She'll be very excited to see this colt go through the parade ring, Dane.
Very excited, very proud. My Mackenzie won 17 and $520,000 on her own. The second dam, Kept for Pleasure, had 19 wins in her career. She won $542,000. She also bred the halves to this colt's dam. In Vincent with 16 wins and almost $600,000 in earns, and Keep Rockin', Better Be Kept with 4 3-year-old wins in 2021. So that's a colt there that really has got the power there in the mare line and the breeding certainly.
Beautiful colt though. He's going to be one of the picks of the sale. There's going to be a lot of people very, very keen on him, and rightfully so. That is the Art Major out of My Mackenzie, who herself, as I said, $520,000 in money on the page as it was. We're playing mimes here. If anyone's wondering what's going on, we're actually playing mimes across the middle. But we've got lot number 206. This is the Endover Hall, and I've checked the name out of this one. It's out of Naughty 3, Dane.
Naughty 3, yeah. It's a trotting colt here out of a well-proven mare there in Naughty 3. 8 wins herself for just under $250,000 in the bank there for the dam. It's the opportunity to purchase her first foal. A really striking bay colt Plenty of length about him and really a lovely gait and carries himself very nicely. The Colton presented very well. The Andover Hall Colt.
Yeah, and I must say, I said before, people who don't know the families and not sure about what is good and what's not in American, Hugh Cathles is here. Go and talk to him. There's a lot of American horses, a lot of black type, Imperfection down there in the 5th dam, the winner of $1 million in stakes money, or just under $1 million. It probably equates to $1 million when it comes over here to Australia. Go down after this sale, go down and see Hugh and ask about it. Lovely, lovely colt. And can it trot? Watch the videos. The videos are online on the online sales catalogue as well. Make sure you can go to those. Lot number 207 is the next one in the parade ring. Dean Poole's done a great job. I think he's just about the busiest man going around, Dean Poole. He's doing a terrific job here. He'll enjoy a beer at the end of it. This is the sports rider out of the Rock and Roll Hanover mare in Nicky Rocks.
Yeah, Nicky Rocks, the dam herself has got 4 halves that are all winners, including Black Magic Mara with 10 on the board. Nicky's Delight with 9. Dominus Factum 112 and Pray Tell with 4 wins, including 3-year-old wins in 2021 for $60,000 in earnings. Check your updates there. 4 winners bred on this cross, including the Australian 2-year-old Colt Pace of the Year in Lumineer.
How relaxed is he? He's just walking around so quiet. He's just taking it all in. He's like, oh yeah, you want me photo taken? You watch this. Yeah, see, ears forward. He just puts the ears forward. He's making M's job over there nice and easy. MYO's taken all these photos. The photos will be up later on, so they're doing a great job. But he had the ears forward and done a really good job. It's a big team effort here from Nutrien, isn't it, Dane? There's people everywhere. We've got to say well done to everyone. We want all the people here to be enjoying themselves and getting something to eat. Here as well as going to the bar and getting yourself a drink. But the Nutrien guys, they're working behind the scenes. Everyone's doing a great job. We're waiting on 208, which is the Volstead out of One Yankee Hall. And there's a very, very important update to this horse here. This horse is a half to I should have checked it before. Who won? He won. Ran second in the Vic Bred Homegrown. How good did I go on that?
Yeah, Phoenix there has had 1 3-year-old win in 2022, of course, out of the same dam here in our Yankee Hall. 7 wins herself for just under 50,000. Volstead, our Yankee Hall, out of an Angus Hall bred dam there. Eligible for all the classics, and as Craig Judd said earlier, if you're interested in any of these bed stud horses, the reserves are available. There's full transparency with the Ben Stud team. If you are interested in a Ben Stud horse, head over and then see Craig Judd, and he will let you know the reserve. That was lot 208, the Bay Brown Colt by Volstead.
I was trying to get to say how the name was properly. I apologise to the guys, but they've got to realise if they're going to have me with a microphone, they've got to look after me and make them easier. Lot 210, a betting line out of the Falcon Sealster mare. Now, this is key because Falcon Sealster's done a great job in the breeding barn. A bay filly offered up by Tyson Link. Rita and Monty Bennett prepare. This horse out of Our Cavort, Dane.
Yeah, Our Cavort, 15 race wins there for the dam. Just under 50,000 in earn. One other foal produce that's had 5 2-year-old wins in 2021. Check your updates there. 5 2-year-old wins for Encipher. He's won just under 280,000 in group races, including the Australasian Breeders' Crown. She was also the Australian 2-year-old Pacing Filly of the Year. So there's a dam that's really bred on and got progeny there, younger juvenile progeny that is certainly producing the goods on the track.
Encipher's a brilliant little horse too. She really is. She's won 5. She could have won more. It's a pretty good year. She's in a great stable, but they've got a heap of nice horses there. The Captain Treacherous filly, but she was a Breeders' Crown winner as a 2-year-old. So it's a really, really nice family. We've also got the South Australian Southern Cross over there as well. We've got Ben Stud coming in. Well, bet you they're looking at this one, lot number 211. I'll hand over to you if you like, Dane. This is the Better's Delight out of Our Golden Goddess.
Yeah, here's the Colt by Betters, out of none other than the Great Dam and Our Golden Goddess. What a champion. 17 wins herself, multiple Group 1s. She earned 442,000, around a 153-1, and this Colt is her second foal. The full brother to Beckham, the top price slot from 2021. He's already on the track, and they've got big raps on the champion from last year in Beckham. Out of the impressive dam and Our Golden Goddess, 70 winners bred on this very cross. Betters over an Art Major mare with 15 $100,000 plus earners, including Max Delight.
Of course, last year's sale topper was a full to this this brown colt going through, and his name, as you said, is Beckham. Great family going all the way back there, back to Sushi and the likes. There's going to be a lot of people looking at that one. That is lot number 211. Jean Feast, as I said, is here. She was having a good look at him. Lot number 212 is the Chestnut colt by Quaker Jet out of Parisi. I know Gary Toolman has a real soft spot for this horse, offered up by Yabby Dam Farms here.
Yeah, Parisi won win herself, and she's a half to Honey. She's a half there to Honey Bourbon.
Sorry,
5 3-year-old wins in 2021, and this Quaker 4 2-year-old wins in 2021. 3 runners and 3 winners from the second dam here in this way. So certainly good producing bloodlines right through the mare pedigree here.
And as I said before, Pat Driscoll, all reserves will be on the colts between $20,000 and $30,000. Great to have Marika walking one around with a smile on her face. She's not listening to me though, but that's all good. Don't forget Nutrien Sales Classic, Vic Bred, Australian Breeders' Crown, New Zealand Size Stakes, and Victorian Need for Speed. All eligible there for that one there. I'm going with 213 is our next, a rock and roll dance out of the Dream Away mare in Peaceful Dreams. This is the 7th foal out of the mare. She's a dam of 3 live foals, 3-year-old and older, but what a cracking second dam this has got.
Yeah, cracking second dam here, certainly. And, Queen of Peace really put the runs on the board. She won 10 and over 60,000. She bred African Dancer, produced a further 9 winners in Red Bank. Bamako Mali, She's All Attitude and Art Series. So, there's the producing mare lines right there, and, some big money earners amongst them.
Yep, and he's a lovely colt. He's a very forward colt. Lisa's got hold of him. He wants to go, though. He's trying to get himself going, that's for sure. They're doing a good job, these guys, and we must say well done to all the staff out the back as well. They've done a huge job getting these horses just to continually come through. We haven't had to wait. Unfortunately, sometimes it'd be nice just to be able to catch our breath going through. 214 is the next one in the parade ring. This is the Art Major. A lot of people will be checking this one out of the Live or Die mare in Perfect Life. Herself a winner of 47,008 wins, but what a job she's done in the broodmare barn.
Oh, yeah, certainly. You look here through this pedigree. This colt is a half to some proper horses. Half to Perfect Major, that's perfect. Rogue Wave, perfect looking, sounds perfect. Perfect Major 118 for almost 290,000, and that's perfect. 17 on the board for $167,000 in earnings. 51 winners bred on this Art Major over Live or Die mare, including multiple Group 1 winning and 2-year-old New Zealand 2-year-old of the year, our Major Mark.
Rogue Wave there, the one of the half-sisters to this horse. 5 wins. Just as in a stellar year, but she's got 4-year-old written all over a Rogue Wave. That pedigree will just keep getting updated. Perfect Look. The next horse actually is out of Perfect Look going through the sale. It's a real breeders family. We've got Major Secret, Beauty Secret, all going through. Nutrien Sales Catalog, Vic Bred Platinum, Breeders' Crown, Australian Breeders' Crown as well. I said there before about Perfect Look. This is the Sweet Lou. Don't forget the bar's open for Woodlands. Woodlands stands Sweet Lou. This is the Bay Colt. He's a real looker, this bloke. He's out of Perfect Look. Perfect Look herself won $55,000. This is her first foal is a 2-year-old. This is her second foal, and what a looker he is, Dane.
Second foal, and as we said, much the same pedigree. There you look down to the second dam, of course, Perfect Life. She produced Perfect Major. That's perfect. Rogue Wave sounds perfect. It's all the same as the last lot, but, the second dam there in Perfect Life, 100% producer.
Yeah,
she's bred halves to these colts dam, and, they're all winners.
You go back, even that third generation, Major Secret, Somewhere Secret, they were just really tough horses, out to play ball. High speed horse. They've got everything, this family. Like, it's a really good family. They've got high speed and strength. They've got a couple of stallions there as well. Major Secret standing at stud. He had some horses sell in South Australia just recently. So just a beautiful family that just continues to go from strength to strength. A lot of people will be looking at this filly here, lot number 216. This is the Bettor's Delight out of the sensational Art Major mare in Perfect Sense, a winner of $150,000 in stakes herself, Dane.
Yeah, she did that over a 9 9-win career in the, right through the pedigree here. The second dam, the dam of this filly's obviously a half to turn it up with 20 wins and $580,000 in earnings, and also the dam's a half to treasure with 12 wins and $161,000 earned. So a lot of money right through here the pedigree, and a really lovely betters filly.
I think that's key too. Our New Attack Bell, 100% producer there. She's had 6 foals, 6 winners. Turn it up, as you said. New Attack Prince. We all know New Attack Prince will get better and better. But this filly here out of Perfect Sense, she was just a cracker. Perfect Sense, a multiple Group 1 winner herself. Had speed to burn. What she set, 155 was her fastest mile rate. Just a really, really nice horse. I'm going with 217. I think is our next one in. Volkstead out of another ripping mare. This is of the trotting variety, out of Pizza Queen, $128,000 herself. This one's by Volkstead, and before Pat Driscoll said, because he's got a horse racing at Bendigo Thoroughbreds, that's where he's had to take off to, but only 5 of the fillies will have reserves on them. They will all be for sale, and the colts as well. And don't forget the incentive to get the horses back to New Zealand. Anyone watching in New Zealand to get these horses back, because they're eligible for the New Zealand Sire Stakes.
Yeah, if you want to go that way, if you're in NZ, we'd love to have you take part here tomorrow. The first dam here, of course, is Pizza Queen. 10 wins, $128,000 in earnings. This is the first foal out of a really well-performed dam there in Pizza Queen. And you look back through the second dam and the grand dam there in Armbro Domino, $246,000 earned. Quality colt.
The depth of Yabby Dam Farms horses, I tell you, you forget a horse like Pizza Queen. We have got another Yabby Dam horse coming through. This is another Quaker Jet Bay filly out of Pretty Peggy Sue. She's just done a magic job in the broodmare barn. Pretty Peggy Sue traces back to a brilliant family that goes right back to Spider Girl. But all that aside, just go and have a look at this filly, because this was nearly my pick of the Yabby Dam fillies. I really, really had a soft spot for her when I was doing the videos and the photos. Yeah, this filly is a half to Pretty Majestic with 10 wins, $170,000 in earns. Also a half to Kinvara Sue with 13 on the board for $163 in earn. And a half to Rave on Hall with 8 wins. So this the dam here in Pretty Peggy Sue is reducing the goods with those winners that have already won plenty of races and plenty of dollars on the board. But a really lovely bay filly. The depth of the pedigree, the horses in this sale. We go back to all the Illawongs as well. We were talking about them earlier, myself and Mark Barton. They're everywhere, so it's just a great family. That is lot number 218. Now, if we get this one wrong, we're in trouble. This one is offered up by Ian Carmichael. This is the Art Major out of Quick Comment, lot number 219. This is a Bay filly, Dane. Yeah, Bay filly account, Ian, there. And Quick Comment had 1-7 and 30,000 in earn, but this filly is a half to Quick Draft. 27 race wins on the board. 401,000 in earn. Also a half to Catch a Moment, and love this one. 12 wins there to Catch a Moment, over 100,000 in earn. There's a bay filly out of a really well performed mare pedigree. Yeah, halves are winning. They've won a lot of money here, and the Quick Comment mare's produced a really good article here in this bay filly. And it's not finished, this family either. Horses like Catch a Moment, he'll go a long way. Don't worry about that. So lovely, lovely filly by Art Major. Hard to buy Art Major fillies, that's for sure. And I think Kel's going to go across, so we will give her a little bit of time. Yeah, she might have to put running shoes on next time, Kel, but she's doing a really good job. This is, again, Ian Carmichael offers up lot number 220. This horse here is eligible for the Australian Breeders' Crown and the Bathurst Gold Crown, and I think also lot number 219 was the same. So Bathurst Gold Crown and Australian Breeders' Crown as well, on top of the Nutrien sales catalogue and the Vic Bred as well. This is out of Roll With Joe, of course, a full brother to Better's Delight himself, Roll With Joe. Out of Quick Jet, a winner of 6 wins and $51,000 in stake herself. Yeah, Quick Jet's also produced 2 winners there as well, and Long Weekend with 7 race wins. Check your updates there. And Highly Invincible. And Highly Invincible, that's right, Highly Invincible, 2 wins on the board. So you're talking over 70,000 in progeny earnings already out of this damn Quick Jet. 4 winners bred on this cross with Roll With Joe from a mare by Jeremy's Jet, including the Victoria Derby winner, Muscle Factory, who won $360,000. We've got Nick Hooper over there. He's just making sure I get my words out right, and everyone's making sure I do. I saw that one, and I thought it's a hard one when you haven't seen it. When you see it, it's quite easy to get out, isn't it? Highly Invincible. It's quite an easy one. Rightio, so we're going to skip 221. We should be ready for Cal again. Alabar Farms, they are doing a stellar job. 222 is an Always Be Mickey out of Red Hot Roxy, a Sunbeat Somewhere mare herself, who won 13 races and $162,000 in stakes, Dane.
Yeah, 113 there, the dam did, and the second dam has had 4 runners for 4 winners. Check your updates there, 4 for 4 from the second dam there, including Princess Major. Rock on the Beach, Rocket City had 2 two-year-old wins in 2022 for just under $30,000. So, eligible for all the incentives once we said, and a red hot by the out of the dam there in Red Hot Roxy, and out of the well-known sire in Always Be Mickey.
Want to welcome our West Australian viewers and people that are watching as well, and want them to get involved. Rocket City's obviously won those 2 races over there in Western Australia just recently. He ran second in a Group 1 final, so that's just a great pedigree update. Make sure you get onto the website, the Nutrien Equine website, for all the pedigree updates. They'll all be in red. You can't miss them. That is lot number 222, the Always Be Mickey out of Red Hot Roxy. Lot number 223, we've got them going everywhere, is the Vincent filly out of the Kenneth J mare in Richly Deserved. Richly Deserved herself had 3 wins, $14,000 in stakes, and this is the second foal.
Yeah, second foal here out of Richly Reserved, and the second dam here, the Grand Dam. Lots of wealth, 9 wins on the board for the Grand Dam here, and just under 40,000 earned. But she's had 8 winners for 7 winners, and 2 of those are $100,000 plus earners in Ginger Bliss with $191,000 on the board, and Under the Mattress 17 wins for $105,000, and of course Under the Mattress bred the great winner, of course, in Smolder. So it's all here through this pedigree.
Make sure you have a good look at this filly, though. She is strong. Very, very strong filly. That's the other key component of it. It's out of a brilliant family. Don't worry about that. But yeah, just done a great job. Second foal of the mare. The first is called Truant Officer. Dane, did you have any issues with the Truant Officer at all? I never did. I was a good boy. I was a model child at school. We have another of the Always Be Mickeys. Lot number 224 is the next one up for Alabar. I reckon Cal, she got there 4 in a row. She's on fire. This is the 4th live foal out of the mare. The dam's had 3 foals, 3-year-old and older. 1 race, which is called Rockahula Joe, has had 2 wins to date.
Yeah, 2 wins to date already for the progeny out of this dam. And, of course, the dam here is a half to Blazing Cullen. So, these are horses that have got the runs on the board. Rye Hanover, the Grand Dam here. A really, really top producing mare. She's produced a lot of winners there right through the pedigree.
Yeah, no, good pedigree pages and that. You go that second mare, Rye Hanover, like Blazing Cullen, he's a superstar. He's just a jet. Smooth Rye, got regular updates there now, up to 12 wins. Treat Me Good. But go down to that third dam, Rich and Elegant, Rock and Roll Hanover, Royal Flush Hanover, Red River Hanover, Rustler Hanover, and Riches Hanover. All great colts. This is a colt family. Guess what lot number 224 is? He is a colt, a Bay or Brown colt by Always Be Mickey. That is lot number 224. And it looks like, no, we've got Ben Start up next with lot number 225, which is a Art Major colt out of the Rock and Roll Heaven mare in Rock and Roll Magic.
Yeah, Rock and Roll Magic. This is a mare that has got the runs well and truly on the board. 24 wins for the dam here. She won over $466,000 in her career. Her first foal is a winner there in a Little Bit of Magic. Has had 3 wins for just over $13,000. So the progeny in the half to this very lot already producing. The Bay Colt by Art Major. Out of a Rock and Roll Heaven bred mare there, lot 225.
Ride high, standing at stud in the second dam, always fast. He is always fast, don't you worry about that. High speed horse. Then you got the third dam, which has got Starburst Girl, Our Celebrity. It's just a great family. Fourth dam, she is one of the great mares of harness racing in Larrakia Lady. She won, I don't know how much money, she won $78,000 herself. Sire is safe and sound and just keeps producing, done a great job for the Camerons going through. 225A, Lauriston Bloodstock, great to have them here. This filly is a late addition to the sale, but she's going to have a lot of people looking at her. She is the American Ideal filly out of the Art Major mare in Rosie O'Reilly, who is the mother of no less than Irish Black Label last year's, well, she wasn't 2-year-old of the year, but she should have been, Irish Black Label.
Yeah, Irish Black Label, a half to this very lot. 4 2-year-old wins in 2021. She's got 121,000 on the board, and of course, out of the same dam, here you look. The Bay Filly by American Ideal, eligible for all the incentives there. As you can see, Vic Bred Platinum, the Nutrien Series Australasian Breeders' Crown, and the Bathurst Gold Crown. 26 winners on this very cross. American Ideal over an Art Major mare.
Yeah, and she's a late addition to the sale, but she is actually eligible for the Nutrien Sale Catalogue. Vic Bred Platinum, the Australian Breeders' Crown. Striking Bay Filly. She looks black filly, that's for sure. She's like Irish Black Label, who was just a jet. Irish Black Label is by Better's Delight. Don't forget the bar is open for everyone here from Woodlands. Woodlands kind sponsors, so go to the bar. Meals are going around as well, so it's part of the experience. Make sure you come and have some fun. Good to see some kids around having some drinks as well. So it's a really, really good job. But beautiful filly here, the American Ideal out of Rosie O'Reilly, lot 225A. Don't forget to check for all the regular updates in the sales catalogue. Lot number 229. You've got to put the fourth finger up. She only had 3 fingers up. Dane, you can start this one off if you like.
Yeah, lot 229, account Galthorne Farm here. The Bay Filly by Down by the Seaside, and out of a Better's Bred mare in Ruby Lee. Ruby Lee had 8 wins at a career and won over $50,000 in earnings. It's the fourth foal. The third is a 2022 2-year-old. 1 winner, the dam Ruby Lee's already produced in Speedy Leo. 1 3-year-old win there, and also Ringarella, unraced currently. But ladies and gentlemen, a really, really great-looking Bay Filly by Down by the Seaside.
Down by the Seaside, of course, Dane Staines at Woodland Stud. They've got the drinks on, the beers are open. I haven't seen Mark Barton for a while. I reckon that's where he might be. I think the food's going around, and I knew exactly where you were. I just got to have a cheap shot whenever I get a chance. But Galthorne Farms are in Sydney. They're here as well. Great clients in Nutrien, and we really love the fact they're presenting their horses. Done a great job. Nutrien Sales Catalogue, Vic Bred Platinum, Bathurst Gold Crown, and the Australian Breeders' Crown. Next one is the next one, Sandy Lodge. Welcome to the Nutrien Classic here for Sandy Lodge. This is Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou, of course, stands at Woodland Stud. What a striking filly this is here. Out of the Better's Delight mare in Run to Vegas. This is a 4-foal out of the mare dam, a 3-foal, 3-year-old and older. 2 winners.
2 winners, including Viva Las Vegas. 8 wins for just under 70,000. Check your updates. And also Shanlou. 6 wins, 5 as a 3-year-old in 2021. 1 third there on and Menangle on the 5th of March, just under $70,000. The second dam here, bred I'm Percy the punter, 17 wins for $300,000. So there is money through this pedigree, and 44 winners, including 7 $100,000 plus earners by Sweet Lou from a mare by Betters.
And Sweet Lou, one of the great crosses he has is with Better's Delight. That's what Andrew and the group at Woodlands decide what bought him for. So doing a great job, Sweet Lou, in the sales ring. And Mimes isn't half as much fun now. Ben Stud offer up, and Harshal Investments offer up the roll with Joe out of Rushton. Bay Colt. This mare had 1 win herself, and this is her first foal. She's out of the second dam. My Spirit of Tara is also unraced. She had 11 foals, 6 raced, 5 won.
Yeah, 5 winners, including Spiritual King, 133. For over 250,000 on the board. Star of Tara, 115 for 120, and right on with it. Another 100,000 plus earner. Eligible for the Nutrien Classic Sales Series, Vic Bred Australasian Breeders' Crown. The roll with Joe Bay Colt out of the good performing dam in Rushton.
Third dam there, Dane, you go back to that third dam. You've got Stars and Stripes, Lights and Sounds, Stars of Irish, Star Galleria, Self Assured. Brilliant family, brilliant names that a lot of harness racing people just roll off the tongue. They just know them easily. Just a real family, and what a lovely quiet colt that is, the roll with Joe out of Rushton. The next one up is lot number 232. This is a Vincent colt. This is out of Rye, Hanover. This is that same family I said before, Dane. It's a colt's family. You go back to that second dam. The first dam I'll leave you with, that second dam and onwards. Rock and Roll Hanover, Royal Flush Hanover, Red River Hanover, Rustler Hanover. It is a brilliant family of just sires. So you got that double whammy with this family. It's a ripping family.
Oh, yeah, proper colt family. And, You know, the Vincent Colt here is a half to Blazing Cullen, who needs no introduction with his 27 wins. Rock and roll lad, another 9 wins there, and smooth ride. Check your updates, 12 wins on the board for over 72,000. This is a damn Rye Hanover who is certainly producing the goods with the progeny, and has certainly done again with the striking Bay Colt. Really stands up nicely. Thick set and just carries himself nicely. Lovely gait and a well-presented Vincent Colt.
And right on cue, he was just posing for you. He done a beautiful job. That's what Blazing Cullen used to do. He had a lot of look at me. A little bit about you, Dane. You know, he had a lot of look at me about him. He just, he walked in and you just had to have a good look at him. I think we're going with 234. Yep, 234. This is another Sweet Lou. This is a Sweet Lou filly, this time offered up by the Arts Place mare in Sapphire Lil. Sapphire Lil herself had 9 wins. And this is, I'm going to throw the rest of you because I'm out of whack a bit. Oh, no, damn, a 4-foal, 3-year-old and older. 4 have raced, 3 of those have won.
3 winners, including Safarik. 11 wins for just under $140,000 in earnings there. Elita won 8 and 55 grand. And Sapphire Gambler 2 places in 6 2-year-old starts in 2021. So there's a progeny already coming up with the goods right through the pedigree there. The second dam, of course, bred Brazil in New Zealand there. 18 wins there for 180,000. Cruisem, him himself and Lily Langtree.
Yeah, no, really, really great family. Sweet Lou, and we said there before or earlier on, he's already had, I think, 12 winners this year as a 2-year-old alone. So Sweet Lou, what a lovely, lovely filly. And keep saying it, well done to Caitlin. Young people in the sport, we need them in, that's for sure. We're skipping 235. Now, Woodland Stud, they are offering up, they're sponsoring the bar and sponsoring the parade. This is Woodland Stud's first horse in the sale here for Nutrien. This is the Better's Delight filly, Bay filly, out of Sharing the Love, a Mach 3 filly herself, and what a beautiful filly she is, Dane.
Yeah, lovely filly, really feminine type, and this is the first foal out of Sharing the Love. Sharing the Love, of course, out of the second dam in Mint Julep, and of course this filly's got a great pedigree. You look there, Pacifico Dream, 14 wins. Check your updates, 317,000 on the board. Group run winner there.
And of course, the second foal there is Moments Like These. She won the Queensland Oaks. She was a jet owned by a great syndicate of people. I'm sure they'll be looking at this horse here as well. But it's great to have Woodlands involved in the sale too. And Andrew Grierson making the trip over from New Zealand is really, really good. Third dam, Jada Rose. She won $465,000 herself. And then has gone on to leave no less than Guaranteed, Jada's son. You've got stallions, you've got mares. It is a beautiful family. Pacifico Dream, I believe he's still a colt too, so he could even be standing at stud. It's a really sought-after family. That is Sharing the Love, lot number 236. Lot 237 is the Father Patrick out of She's an Image. She's an Image herself won $233,000 in stakes. Australian 2-year-old trotting filly of the year. Australian 3-year-old trotting filly of the year, and she's gone on to do a great job in the breeding barn, Dang.
Yeah, she has. She won 20 the dam here, and she's produced 3 runners for 3 winners, including Eva's Image. 4 wins. Check your updates there for 64,000. Builder Bob, 2 wins for 27,000. And check your updates. He's a Hammer out of the same dam here. 3 3-year-old wins in 2022 for just under 40,000. So the progeny of this very mare. Certainly having a lot of victories there, Paul.
Yeah, he's a hammer. Done a great job. Winning the Group 1 the other day. Done a terrific job as well. So it's a really good update there for Lot 237. Lot 238, Alabar have got Ultimate CC by She's Magnetic. 7 wins herself. This is her second foal. Her first is Viking by Rock and Roll Hanover. 5th on debut at his Victorian debut, just back on the 5th of March, Dane.
Yep, so he's already got progeny on the track and looking for a win there. The second dam, Alluring, bred 6 winners, including our Femme Fatale, 18 wins for 210,000. Our Petite Sawyer, 9 wins there for 73,000. Playing up, Trinity Dreaming. It's all there through the pedigree here, and a really lovely Ultimate Machete Bay filly at Count Alabar.
Yeah, no, definitely indeed, and it's great to have. We've got some New Zealand connections as well. I see Cam Bray's out sunning himself in the sun over there in New Zealand and tuned into our live telecast. So that is really good that it's getting across to New Zealand. We've got lot number 239 is the next one in, which is Majestic Sun out of the Sundon mare, and she's a Sundon. This horse is offered up by the Pangrazios. Neville and Louise. Talk about getting your tongue caught out there. Pangrazio have presented this horse.
Yeah, out of the good dam there, she's a Sundon, going back to Yankee Princess. 5 runners for 5 winners, including Princess Faith, Severe Storm, Mary Queen, and Yankee Lover, all with runs on the board. The third dam, of course, Mary Princess, had 11 wins, and she also bred Something About Mary. 31 wins and over 461,000 in earnings. So it's right there through the pedigree. Second dam, third dam, all winners. There's a lovely filly there by Majestic Sun and out of a Sundon bred mare in She's a Sundon.
Yeah, definitely. And Sundon mares, people want them. This is a filly out of a Sundon mare. People are very, very keen on them. Mark Barton's come back to join me. Lot number 240. Now, you can tell there's a little bit of, I like this one because Kath McIntosh, she's parading this one for Lower Long Farms in the What the Hill. And as she's one of the boys, an 8-win mare herself, and what a lovely, lovely filly this one is.
Yeah, again, look at the type. You've got a wonderful type. But again, isn't he doing a wonderful job? What the Hill, you've got that Brylan Boys there. She's one of the boys, as you can see, a winner herself 8 times, $90,000. As you can see, she's had 3 that have raced, 3 that have won. One of the clan, of course, winning 30,000. And as you can see there, I am who I am. The dam of Jacksme, as you can see, $100,000 winner. But again, a really striking trotting filly, I reckon, residual value there. But a real look at me, look to this one.
And go back to the New Zealand. It's got a New Zealand family about it. There's a horse back there out of La Cherneur called Jillaby Babaska. Lot of ability. He really did. He was a really high-class horse. Didn't, unfortunately, now he's retired. He won't be able to replicate that, but really a high-class family. But you've got King Charlie, Prince of Edie, just a terrific family, both through the Victorians and through the New Zealanders. Australian and New Zealanders. Got my tongue around that again too. And really lovely family. But What the Hill, of course, stands at Woodland Stud. And don't forget, please, make your way to the bar. Enjoy the hospitality here at the Nutrien Sales Classic we got going on here now. Lot number 241 on account of Oakbank Estate. Well done to Louise and Gary Toolman and all the kids behind, because it's a big team effort here. They offer up the Centurion out of Shot Glass, a Majestic Sun mare.
Yeah, Majestic Sun Cross there again, a really nice one, as you can see. But again, look at the type there again, real racy fella there again. Nice colt there for you. As you can see, that first dam is Shot Glass. This is the first foal. Heart of Glass was the second dam, a winner of four places there. But again, has also has 4 that have raced, 3 that have won. His bluffing there, as you can see, a 10 no trump.
Yeah, and a little horse back there in that family, Bardo. It's actually by Majestic Sun, Sultan Sass. Lovely, lovely trotter. Got a future. Has nowhere near finished yet at all, Sultan Sass. I forgot the surname, Shelley. Where's Shelley trains and drives this horse. Parallel Lines. Of course, Neville Welsh trained that horse as well. So really nice family, and then black type all the way through. Got NU actually, another of the Shelleys. So the Shelleys, they know their way around trotters. Don't you worry about that. And there's quite a few of them into this pedigree there. Nick Hooper, he's going to join in. You know, he's going to be tuned right in because he wants to make sure that I get this pedigree, this name of this mare right. Saliqua is lot number 242, a rock and roll heaven out of the Mac-Free mare in Saliqua, Bardo.
Yeah, another lower long presented horse there, and again, done a wonderful job there. And I
got the thumbs up, so I must have done all right.
We've got it right, but no, look, beautifully presented again, as you can see there. And we'll get Nick to come and talk on behalf of the New South Wales, the Vic Breeders. I got my bit wrong. The Vic Breeders here in a moment, but you've certainly got the name of the horse right. You've got a good cross, though, again, Rock and Roll Heaven Mac 3 cross. It's She's All Rocks, an example in nearly $500,000 in winnings there on that same cross. But that second dam, as you can see, they're a winner. And the third dam, of course, a winner of $175,000.
Into the way, you do all the hard work and we get the easy part wrong, because he's the president of the Harness Breeders New South. Oh, I did it too, Victoria. Harness Breeders Victoria. I don't know how we're going here. Aureus went to New South Wales. That's where I'm going with this. Contested the pink bonnet, done a great job. Sat in to death and was only collared late. She was actually running second all the way up the straight behind the filly that went on to win at Bathurst as well. So the form is really, really good. And this is a great little family. Tyson's doing a great job there for Lower Long Farms, and she's presented beautifully, this filly. Go back to Penny VJ. New Bowl Penny herself as a superstar mare. Alabar Farms, we're skipping we've got 244.
44, mate.
244 is a Vincent filly out of the Better Delight mare in Snug Harbour. Snug Harbour herself, this is a fifth foal. She's a dam of three of the best, who's had 25 wins to date in the USA, 258,000. Redbank Addy as well herself, 15 wins, 225,000 in stakes, Bardo.
Yeah, no, going on an update there, that's up to 250,000 now too. So current family keeps producing, and as you can see there again, you've got Bathurst, you've got Vic Bred, you've got Australia Breeders' Crown. Again, a beautifully presented one on behalf of Alabar, but that first dam you got Performance, your second dam you've also got Great Performance, Passion Stride, Eye of the Throne goes through to that Cyclone Cape.
Well done to Alabar too. They've done a great job. Race series sponsors as well. Alabar are. I don't think they've missed. As I don't think Ben Stud have missed it at all. And we've got the American Ideal Colt in this one out of Striking Beauty. We've got a driver change by the looks. Dane's ready to go. I hope you two realise those mics are live all the time. Striking Beauty herself won 11 races and $103,000 in stakes. She won the Vic Bred Platinum. This is her third foal. She's won to the race, and that horse being named Tokyo, Dane.
Yeah, going back to the second dam here, the top mare in Beauty Secret, 24 wins, $425,000 in earnings, and she's also produced 4 winners since she started breeding. And Best of Beauty, Seaside Beauty and Rich Beauty with 3 two-year-old wins in 2021. So there's a performance pedigree. 26 winners bred on this cross for American Ideal over an Art Major mare.
Out of a $100,000 earner, that's always key. Lovely horse too. Look at it there. A noisy little bugger, but that's okay. He's like, have a look at me, and that's what we want. We want people to be able to pick them and buy them and sell them that way. So that's the way to go. We're going with 247, I reckon. Yep, this horse is an Art Major out of Tara Royale, a live or die mare, a mare herself, the winner of $125,000 in stakes, Dane.
Yeah, the mare won 15 herself, and she's bred 3 other progeny that have all won races. Delightful Tara, 12 wins for over 100,000. Vina May, 5 wins for 63,000, and Artara, 2 wins for 26,000. So all the progeny out of this dam all got runs on the board, and the Art Major cross here, 51 winners bred on this cross over a live or die mare.
Yeah, make sure you keep looking at the regular updates too on the Nutrien Sales catalogue. It is a great family, this one here. Nutrien Sales Classic, Vic Bred Platinum, Bathurst Gold Crown, Australian Breeders' Crown, eligible for the whole lot. Well done to, I think we're getting down to the last couple for Ben Stud, so they've done a great job getting all theirs through here today. Bettor's Delight, gelding. We must make sure people are aware that this bloke here is a gelding. He's already been gelded. He was a rig. And Bruce and Jamie Lee done the great thing by gelding this bloke, but he is a Bettor's Delight gelding out of the Christian Cullen mare in Ultimate CC. This is a black type family all the way through, Dane.
Yeah, all the way through. You look here, 3 runners, 3 winners, CC in America, 11 wins for over $100,000 earner after this very lot. Uncle Lukey, 3 wins. Check your updates there, $21,000 in earnings. And Fly High Tanner, 1 3-year-old win. So they're the halves to this very lot. The Bettor's gelding are all producing here. The Golden Cross of the Australasian Harness Racing, 329 winners by Bettor's Delight from a Christian Cullen bred mare.
Yeah, Christian Cullen done a great job both as a racetrack, but also in the breeding barn. And thank you very much to Durham Park for bringing their horses here today with us. Alabar Bloodstock and Blackshaw Partnership offer up a filly that a lot of people are going to be looking at for residual value as in the breeding barn. This is like 249, an Art Major out of the Safely Kept mare Under the Mattress. 17 wins herself and $100,000 in stakes. But she's left a $2.5 million earner, Dane. Like, you can't do much more than that.
You can't at all. And, there's a residual value in a filly like this. You look down there, a half to Smolder. 32 wins, $2.4 million in earnings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a filly with a purple pedigree. 77 winners bred on this very cross. Under the Mattress, 17 race wins herself, and she bred Smolder. This will be one to tick and flick. Lot 249. The Under the Mattress, out of Under the Mattress by Art Major. The Bay filly, Account Alabar. Striking Bay filly.
Rightio. Now, we said before we got about sale toppers. Sorry, Dane, I left you in the lurch there. You've done a great job, though. Lot number 250. This is a muscle mass on account of Jack McKinnon, prepared by Lower Long Farms. This is a muscle mass out of Unballalur. Now, last year's sale topping trotter, of course, was out of Unballalur. She was a Derby winner, an Oaks winner, 3-year-old filly trotter of the year. As a 4-year-old, she won the Winter Trotters Championship. She has done an enormous job. She's also then out of Glenferrie Unixa, who is the dam of no less than Unballalur, but also Bogarson, who's still doing a great job on the racetrack. Great family. Jack McKinnon, this is, of course, the half-brother to last year's sale topping trotting colt last year here at the sale, Dane.
Yes, certainly, and a muscle mass colt here with a really lot to like about this colt. He's a big, tall-legged colt. He carries himself lovely here, and out of a really good, well-performed dam in her own right there. The dam won over 176,000, so you're on a good one here.
Very, very good. Sorry, there's a little bit going on behind the scenes. I've got to get some stuff done, but lovely colt, and again, offered up here by Jack McKinnon, and well done to him and all the Lower Long Farms. Going through. He's a beautiful colt. Lovely, upstanding colt. He's going to have a lot of people look at him. Greg Gangle will keep people updated on muscle mass. He is very keen on him. Durham Park offer up number 251. This is the American Ideal filly out of the Real Desire mare in Unique Desire. It's getting cold outside. This is her 4-foal. Her third is a 2-year-old dam, a 2-foal, 3-year-old and older. One is race, Soho Gigolo.
Yes, Soho Gigolo, 5 wins on the board for just under $40,000. The half to Soho Gigolo. It's this filly in the ring now. The second dam, Forest Glory, 7 wins herself, and she's really bred on with 8 winners. Bullion Bill, Nolarama, Forest Falcon. There's plenty of money there right through the pedigree with Bullion Bill, 321,000. Bred on the same cross as the New South Wales Derby winner, Ideal for Real. Lot 251, the American Ideal filly from Durham Park.
Great to have Durham Park here as well, and like you said, their Nutrien Sales Classic Vic bred and Australian breed is crowned, but American Ideal stands at Woodlands and the bar is open. Do not forget that the bar is open. Lot 252, which I think is very close to the end of the sale here, second last, is a Volstead filly out of Val Gardena. Val Gardena herself won 12 races, $122,000 in stakes, but Harassed Trotters and Yabby Dam Farms, they are sale series sponsors, but also they want to make people aware there will be limited reserves on the fillies. There'll be 5 fillies will have reserves, the rest will not have reserves. Yeah,
and it's great to have that transparency there from the team. We certainly thank them for that. The half to this very lot has already got the runs on the board in Gardena Ronda. 1 2-year-old win in 2021. Check your updates there. Third in the Vic Bred Homebred Classic there in March 19th there for the half to this lot in Gardena Ronda. Let's Be Happy. Bred some winners there in Ensign Party and Chateau Bryant.
Yeah, Chateaubriand, lovely family. And the last horse coming through the sale, and I think everyone should just about give a clap to Blanche Poole because they've finally let Blanche lead one into the parade ring. It's good that the staff has said, no, Blanche, you can do this one. Blanche, you have to do another lap first, though, so it's okay. We'll get the photo done first. This is a muscle mass out of Val Sue. Val Sue herself won 4 races. This is her second foal. Her first has actually been named. It's a Father Patrick filly by Valerie Lane. It's an unraced 2-year-old at the minute. And then we go back to, again, Chancery Lane, the mother of Lord of the Gym.
Yeah, Lord of the Gym here, 21 wins. Is also the Lord of the Gym is a half to the dam here in Valsou, $262,000 in earnings. Chancery Lane also bred Lord Chancellor with 9 wins and 72,000, and Precedent 7 wins for 46,000. The Muscle Mass Bait Colt last of the day, lot 253 out of a really well-performed dam there in Valsou. Eligible for all the Classic Series, the Nutrien Series, Vic Bred, Australasian Breeders' Crown, Vic Need for Speed.
Yes, absolutely, and we must say well done to everyone. Rhiannon Park's done a great job. I know why they let Blanche do the last one, because it was raining when she was doing the pre-parade out there, so they kept her on the hops. The live coverage is actually finished. The live last of the yearlings is actually finished there as we go. We're going to get Mike Rowland. He's going to jump on camera in a minute so that we can get things going. The judges are just sorting out. So Harness Breeders Victoria, Barristock and Nutrien are going to have some best presented. So we're going to bring 8 horses in, I believe, Mike Rowlands. We're going to have 8 horses come into in here, 4 fillies and 4 colts, and 2 of those are going to be the winners, and 2 of them are going to get an honourable mention. Is that how it's going to work?
It sure is, Paul. And look, thank you. Thank you to those who have chosen to be a part of our parade this afternoon. It's fantastic to have this live parade here on site at the beautiful Oacklands complex. Fantastic to have a wonderful crowd around here with us this afternoon. And thank you to those that have braved this weather. Seems to plague us here at this venue, but those that have braved the weather have come out and enjoyed a quality event here this afternoon. As Paul mentioned, we will very shortly be coming back with the presentation of the best presented. And the best presented, as was mentioned, covers the 2 separate disciplines. So we have a best presented filly for the pacing, a best presented filly for the trotting, a best presented colt for pacing, and a best presented colt for the trotting disciplines. So we'll come back and chat about more of that in just a few moments' time. Some of our major sponsors we will be having a chat with in that period of time, and we hope very shortly to be joined by Mark Hughes from Woodland Stud. Paul.
Do you know how easy it is to pad when you're not on camera? You can just do whatever you like, and you still got to sit there and smile. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to we'll get that last horse off the screen.
Woodland Stud takes pride in their involvement in the industry, both on and off the track, supporting harness racing through sponsorship from grassroots to feature racing, giving breeders access to world-class stallions who go on to produce world-class racehorses, selling progeny at sales from some of Australasia's strongest families. Harness racing is our passion, and we will continue to strive for greatness. Your success is our success. Share the dream with Woodland Stud.
You're back.
Well, welcome back to our webcast coverage here this afternoon. We do hope that you have enjoyed it, and in particular, we would love to welcome right now our friends from Woodland Stud, who are the sponsors of our parade here this weekend, and of course were also in Sydney, and Mr. Mark Hughes from Woodland Stud. Welcome, Mark.
Yeah, great to be here, and look, it's been a super afternoon, the last hour and a half, and like a really great crowd here to have a good look at all these yearlings that will be going around tomorrow afternoon and morning.
There sure has. Look, a really good crowd here on site, and if you're at home, yes, you are missing that, but you haven't had to miss all the action. We're able to bring that to you at least on the live screen, and which is also a very important part of Woodland's sponsorship of this event. Once again, it's just great to see, Mark, all of these horses out here from a parade perspective, isn't it? The effort by the preparers, it just has to be mentioned because it's outstanding.
Yeah, it certainly is. We believe year on year over the journey, these parades, and certainly the way these horses are brought to the sale has improved year on year. You can see it, the way they walk, the way they present, and it's just a super great look for all these vendors that are selling.
Look, it certainly is, and of worth at the moment for us to note, of course, Woodland's a buyer in last year's sale, in our very first sale here at Oacklands. But just as excitingly for us anyway, this year, Woodland Stud selling a consigner this year, lot 236, the Bettor's Delight, out of the Mach 3 daughter, Sharing the Love. Can you tell us a little bit about her?
Yeah, look, she's a beautiful filly by our leading stallion Bettor's Delight out of a Mach 3 mare, which we actually purchased at the sales. And one thing I did say to Bardo last year when we got involved, that we would probably bring a filly to this sale and sell one, which we are going to do tomorrow. Look, she's a beautiful filly. She's by the leading sire. There's $3 million on her page. Beautiful walk, a really good, strong-looking filly. So we're very excited about tomorrow, and Lower Long Farms have done a great job bringing her up to this stage.
Yeah, look, totally agree, and certainly worth, if you didn't get the opportunity this afternoon, definitely worth an inspection before the sale tomorrow. And can you tell us a little bit, Mark, from your sire's perspective? Obviously, the leading sires, really the top of the list from Woodland Stud's perspective, and how's things going booking wise for next season?
Yeah, look, 2022, 23's already. So we've got a full book for Sweet Lou for next season. We've got a full book for Down by the Seaside plus a wait list. American Ideal's heading into that sort of stance as well. He's got over 100 mares booked to him next year. Betters is betters in Australia where we're concerned. So, and our major concentration now in Australia and New Zealand will be with What the Hill and Lather Up, our other two shuttle horses.
Yeah, look, fantastic, and as you say, a real focus from an Australian perspective for those sires on the up as well, not just those that are showing themselves at the top of the tree. Is there others we should be watching out for?
Oh, look, I think for us now, as I said before, our major concentration is going to be around Lather Up and What the Hill. Sweet Lou, who we always knew from the get-go was going to make it. His last 12 months and his presence down here is very strong. Had his 13th two-year-old winner in Western Australia last night this season. Seaside had a breakout year in North America, so they're well and truly on the way. So our focus is around those four boys. American Ideal and Better's Delight have been great stand-ins for us over a long period of time. They are at the back end of their career. We know that, but their influence has been massive, and they will be massive influences as broodmare size. And can I just say the American Ideal filly who actually purchased at the sale last year, the trainer Andy Gath, the leading trainer in Victoria's, told us to get her a name, so she seems to be going okay, which is good.
Good stuff. That is good to hear, and wonderful too to have Andrew Greason out here with us this weekend. Great to welcome him here to Melbourne and to the Nutrien Yearling sales this year.
Yeah, look, the Kiwis can start travelling again, which is a really good thing. We can start going back to New Zealand next week as well. So, catching up with the boss for the first time in over a year has been good, and it's his first trip back to Australia for 3 years. So, it's just the timing's perfect.
Look, it sure is, and what a welcome. Thank you to those who have chosen to be on site with us here this afternoon, but a huge thank you to Woodland Stud for their provision of a wonderful event here, as we say, not just for those on site from a catering perspective this afternoon, and everyone's enjoying some hospitality there off the back of Woodland Stud, but also for you at home that are viewing. The capability to be able to bring this vision to you comes from Woodland Stud, and thank you once again, Mark.
It's a pleasure to be involved. Thank you.
Well done, gentlemen. You've done a stelling job. We might just get you to walk out of the way if you like. We've got some bags and that in the background. We don't need the guys to be stuck there for the minute. We've got the everything's getting sorted behind us there, Mike. While you're not on camera, I know Mark Barton's out there just busily trying to get some of these horses through. The presentation on quite a few of these horses has been terrific, hasn't it?
Look, it sure has. The preparers really do a magnificent job, don't they? Most of the preparers, or many of the preparers, have been here since Thursday morning or Thursday lunchtime. They began to turn up. They brought all these horses on site into different stabling facilities. They've bought all of their gear and equipment to present these horses in the best possible manner they can. So it's a real positive and absolutely something that we need to thank them for, because without them the parade couldn't look as well as it does. Now, I think we're going to find out now, are we our winners and place getters for our fillies?
Now, we're doing a little bit of this on the fly, so we've got the two finalists I'll go with, because I don't think I'm allowed to announce who the winner is, or am I? No, I'm not allowed to. No, that's fine. I will not announce who the winner is, but our finalist is lot number 113, who is presented by Lang. Hayley Lang Prepares. So this is lot number 113 on account of Fuzzinado Bloodstock. This is a Sweet Lou. Great that Sweet Lou's represented here out of the Western Jazz. Of course, a daughter herself of Jazam, but this horse here is a half-sister to Louisiana Joe, a horse we've got lots going on. Was raced by Juanita Breen. So that is lot number 113. And then 183, well done to the Rhiannon group. They've done a great job of getting these horses in and out all day. They've got lot number 183, a sports rider filly out of Lady of My Life. So this is the best pacing fillies, of course, we're doing here. Lady of My Life is the mother of Charlie McSheen, the lurker. Lady McSheen, our pretty diva and pretty artful. So hopefully everything's going along swimmingly. we got this going here. We're going to very, very shortly we'll announce the winners. Great to have Caitlin Poole in the pre-parade as well, and we've also got Hayley Lang there as well. So I think, Mike, you're very close to announcing the winners. We've got a trophy. We've got Tracy from Barrastock ready to go. Trace hasn't noticed the bar's been open all day, I'd say. She's just relaxing and she's got it all ready. So we've got Barrastock, we've got some garlands, and we've got some feed as well, which is really, really key, Mike, that people are aware. So it's a great contribution from Barrastock as well here today.
It most certainly is, Paul. And look, thank you. The presentation's about to take place, and we will announce these for you. These two magnificently prepared fillies, as you mentioned. And we will first up, this is obviously for our pacers, we'll go to our best presented pacing filly. This is the highly commended award for the 2022 Nutrien Equine Melbourne Yearling sales. And our best presented our most highly commended pacing filly goes to lot 183. Paul?
183. I walked away at the wrong time, but I've got it back. Is the sports rider filly out of Lady of My Life, a live or die filly, as I said, prepared by Rhiannon Park, Dean and Blanche Poole, but I'm sure Dean and Blanche are even happier. They've got their daughter Caitlin there in the pre-parade. Hopefully for the people at home, the camera footage is good. This is I suppose a little bit on the fly here, Mike. We've got people going everywhere, but hopefully people are still tuned in and enjoying this coverage, because congratulations to Rhiannon Park. They had a huge draft. They didn't miss. They brought every horse in, Mike.
Yeah, look, they did, and it's wonderful to see. Wonderful job from the presenters, but in particular here now to our winner, a huge congratulations, lot 113, Paul.
113 is the Sweet Lou out of Western Jazz. As I said, a Western Ideal mare herself. Western Jazz has had 3 foals, 3-year-old and older. Two of these foals are 3-year-old and older. One has raced Louisiana Joe, that's just done a brilliant job so far, with plenty more wins. Hayley Lang has done a great job here presenting these horses. They've got more bling on them than a lot of horses. Nick Hooper's doing his horse whispering there. I think he was explaining to the horse what was going to happen, and he's done a great job. So Nick Hooper, obviously from Harness Breeders Victoria, and Tracy Robertson's going to present the hat, I think, to Hayley as well. I'm not sure if Hayley plus the feed. So well done to everyone. We're going to have to work out a little bit better of a camera setup for this, because people can't see that going along. But everyone's going to go over to the far side there, and we'll get them in. So well done. And once Hayley gets past, if we could give them all a clap, please, because it's very, very good. The presentation is what is very key here at Nutrien, isn't it, Mike?
Absolutely. Look, the parade, that's what the parade is all about, really, isn't it, Paul, is the opportunity for our preparers to showcase their lots, the opportunity for our preparers to ensure that they give the best opportunity to these horses being shown off, not only here in the parade, but of course, for those of you who are on site, of course, if you haven't had the opportunity to go down the back and have a look at these horses yet, these preparers are only too happy for you to do that either this afternoon or tomorrow morning. But wonderfully presented these fillies, both obviously at the moment in the pacing gate that we're talking about, and we'll get to those trotting gate fillies in just a moment. Paul, wonderful once again for Woodland Stud to be able to provide us this support on course and provide the drinks and eats that are happening here this afternoon for people to enjoy as a part of our parade, and something a little different, of course, this time around in ensuring that we're able to do our presentation as a part of the parade. So just makes it it makes it just that little bit better. And we will talk about the judges for you in just a moment. We will discuss those judges, and as we have a little break, and we will get the opportunity to speak with Nick Hooper very shortly about our parade here. So next one's out. We will have our next two horses in, and a big thank you also to Barrastock. And as we mentioned, we will get the opportunity to speak with Nick Hooper, Harness Breeders Victoria, a very important part of this presentation here this afternoon. And thank you to Harness Breeders Victoria for your support and assistance in developing this concept. A little bit different to what we've done in the past. Certainly the Best Presented has always been a feature of this but this has taken it the next step to be able to ensure that right here now you get to see on the webcast, and for those here on site, get to see who our highly commended and winners are for our best presented horses on the site this weekend. So, Paul, would you like to tell us a little bit about our two finalists as we move into the next category, being our trotting fillies? I'm making the assumption here.
Well done, Mike. You did a great job there of batting, and you're back on camera. Righto, the first horse in the parade is lot number 175. I think the guys with the cameras on Kelly there. Consigned by Alabar Farms. This is a Father Patrick out of the Yankee Spider mare in Illawong Moonshine. So prepared by Dale Forbes and all the group at Alabar. They've done a terrific job. Kelly and everyone behind presenting up the front, they get all the fanfare. The guys at the back presenting these horses have done a terrific job. That's lot number 175. And then Oakbank Estate, Gary and Louise Toolman, 191. The Volstead at Amari Dunua. This horse took my eye, I must say, when I saw it come through the parade ring. So Alana Toolman's parading this horse here. That is lot number 191. Do you want me to? Yes, you can go into that one there if you like, and that'll be fine, Mike. Are you ready to announce the winners?
We most certainly are. So our most highly commended, we'll give the second out first, shall we? The highly commended for our best presented trotting filly goes to lot 191, Paul.
Lot 191, as I said, is a Volstead at Amari Dunua, prepared by Oakbank Estate. Got Alana Toolman, made the trip down from Sydney, so it's great to have Lance here getting the sash and that, but there's a big team effort behind the scenes. Gary and Louise and all the daughters have done a great job. We've already had Hayley up in here, so they've done a terrific job, and congratulations to them. Mari Deneur herself, this is her 7th foal. 6 is now a 4-year-old, so there's been a little bit of a gap there between them. But, you know, Mari's favourite son, just an absolute jet of a horse, $214,000 in the bank. Murray Moore. Murray's got muscles, of course, who is the dam of Freemarks Tilly, a very, very exciting filly in that family. And it goes back to something about Murray. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, and so I guess we know the cat's out of the bag, but a huge congratulations, the winner of our best presented trotting filly to lot 175.
Well done to the guys from Alabar too. We want more clapping in here. It's something that Nutrien do all the time, and it should be embraced, clapping. So congratulations to everyone at Alabar. This is the father, Patrick, out of Illawong Moonshine. Illawong Moonshine herself won 10 races, $65,000 in stakes. But she's a dam of only 2 foals, 3-year-old and older. This is the 3rd foal herself here. Cover of Darkness himself. He's just a high-class horse. He's won 10. He's just got class all over him. Winner of the Breeders' Crown. He ran 3rd in the Victoria Murray's Trotters Free for All. He's a horse with a big future. And then Illawong Moonbeam, who has a Love You filly, who has had 3 wins herself and $26,000 in stakes. So, Tracy, we might just get you to move one way or the other, please. Is that better? So we're just trying to get things sorted here. But people are all over the shop, but that's okay. That's what it's about. It's a bit of fun. But congratulations to Alabar and Oakbank Estate for the best presented trotting fillies here today. 191 and 175 presented there. So we'll get some photos taken now. The first horse getting the photo taken is actually lot 191, which is on account of Oakbank Estate. And then very, very shortly with Nick Hooper in there, and well done. Lana's gone and put the Barristock hat on, so well done to everyone there as well. Getting the photos done. Andrew Yo's got his hands full. He's taken videos, he's taken photos, and he's making the horses prick their ears. He's doing a very, very good job there. And then we've got our winner. Congratulations to Alabar Farms with the father, Patrick filly, out of Illawong Moonshine. And as I said there before, only had the 2 wins. Goes back to Spider Girl. A lot of the people in here will really know this family. It's a really, really high-class family out there. So we've still got a few people out the back too, which is really good. A lot of people are actually having a good look around, Mike. It is great, and it's great to see the smiles on everyone's faces, Mike.
Look, it is, Paul, and I think that's a wonderful shot, if you like, that we can see there now. The Alabar team very proud of the fact that they're a real team in the way that they've presented this filly. So congratulations to the team in their presentation of
How good is this too, Mike? You can see the whole team are getting involved because it is a team effort, and that's what it's about. In it, Bardo's there behind, and well, Mark, just grab the microphone and Mike, but that's what it's about. We wouldn't mind if Brett Coffey got him one of those photos as well. I know he won't want to. He won't want to get those white shoes too close to a horse, maybe, Mark.
Look, those Nikes don't get too much too close to horseshoes, I don't think, mate. But no, I think it is. When we got asked whether the Victorian breeders, harness breeders, could help us with this, this was exactly what they were about. It's not the one horse and it's not the one presenter, it's the team, and there's a lot of work, there's a lot of prep. A lot of these horses, they've been conceived at Alabama and then they've been raised at Alabama, and I think it's a culmination of a lot of work, so well done.
Yeah, no, definitely, and it really is, and done a great job. And you can see the beaming smile on Kelly's face is terrific. Nick Hooper. Nick, we'll get you on camera very, very shortly. Don't worry, the camera lady's on her training wheels, so be very careful. If you get some funny photos later on, I'll apologise, but just great to get behind this, Nick. Nick, great to get behind this and promote it, the best presented, isn't it?
Sorry, Paul, I'm going to jump in just for a moment. Whilst we welcome for those online Nick Hooper, the president of Harness Breeders Victoria. And Nick, an enjoyable afternoon.
It's been great. The weather has been a little on the chilly side, but we've enjoyed being here undercover and been great atmosphere for the afternoon.
Look, and one thing, as you say, the weather is very ordinary for those of you who aren't on site that might be watching at home, and that once again just says plenty about the presentation skills of our preparers, doesn't it, Nick?
It does. The quality has been really high. Judges have had a hard time separating them to get a winner and a highly commended in each category, but that's what you want, plenty of competition at the top.
Look, it certainly is, and I see a couple of our colts coming out now. But importantly, Nick, tell us the judges. I guess you knew who the judges were.
Yes, I did.
Should we announce?
Well, Dr. Charles L. Haag, who's one of a very esteemed equine vet, has been our chief judge. He's been assisted by Dr. Alistair McLean, who's well known in the industry, not only as a vet but also as an owner, prominent owner and breeder. They've done the judging and done a wonderful job. We're very lucky to have people of their quality and experience doing the work, and I know that they had trouble splitting them, and we certainly like to recognise them with a small gift, which we'll do a little later on. But wonderful to have them doing some very independent judging and of high quality horses and presenters. And you know, this is about the horses, but it's also about the teams in behind them, and that's what we're really thrilled with.
Absolutely. Look, Nick, thank you. And Paul, we might get you to introduce our next two horses here for us, please.
Rightio, I'm trying to work out who we're on. We actually got on 112, lot 112, which is a Sweet Lou out of Watch the Dreams, consigned by Yorkshire Park Standardbred, so well done to Dennis Bice, and also the Round End Park team, Dean and Blanche Poole, and it's a big effort there behind the scenes as well. So that is lot number 112. And then the other colt in the parade ring is a horse affectionately known as Moses, but he is a Lazarus out of Eiley Lulu. This horse is, again, another of the Oakbank Estate consignment. They've done a great job here today. Gary Toolman and Louise Toolman behind the scenes. So that is the two best pacing colts as selected by our judges. Now, unfortunately, when you say the best, the runner-up, you sort of get the cat out of the bag a bit, Mike, but you might as well go with the runner-up first, I suppose.
Yeah, let's do that. The runner-up of our best presented pacing colt goes to lot 156.
Lot 156 is the Lazarus colt out of Eiley Lulu, the last of the Lazarus colts offered up here for the 2022 season. The second of the Oakbank Estate agency horse that they've had here, Eiley Lulu. This is her third foal. The second's a 2-year-old. She's had the one foal, 3-year-old and older, which is called Gears Legacy, a Captain Treacherous. Had the 3 starts as a 2-year-old, yet to win. Second Dam, Gotta Go Cullen, McGuinn, Silent McGree. There's just black type all the way through Burgundy and Il Vicolo. So that is lot 156, our best presented colt runner-up. And Mike, I'll let you hand over to the winner for 2 secs.
Absolutely. And our winner, a huge congratulations for the team there, lot 112.
112 is a Sweet Lou, also obviously stands at Woodlands, who are sponsor of this parade as well. So Barrastock, Harness Breeders Victoria, we've got lots of sponsors here. But this is a Sweet Lou out of the Better's Delight mare in Watch the Dreams. Watch the Dreams herself won 4 races. This is her third foal. A second is now a 2-year-old, and that is Nev's Dream. Sports Right had the 5 starts as a 2-year-old, yet to win. Go back to that second family, and it is a ripping family. Dreamer Tom. This is a New Zealand family. A lot of the New Zealanders will know this family here. She won $108,000 in stakes. New Zealand 2-year-old filly of the year, and she's a dam of Western Dream, who's a dam then of Western Cullen. Tis a Dream, Dream Royal. He's a Dreamer, Presidential Dream. And then you go right down to the bottom of the family, and there'll be a lot of people who will be able to sit up and see this. Christian Dreamer is the mother of Amazing Dream, has just made her way over to America, and let's chase the dream. And that's what people do here, is let's chase the dream. So we have got the Lazarus Colt 156 on screen as we speak. That is the runner-up, who's the best. He is the runner-up. And now we will have the best presented colt on screen to you, Mike, which is lot 112, the Sweet Lou out of Watch the Dream.
I tell you what, he's a good sort too, isn't he, Paul? Nice, really nice type. But what amazes me is his beautiful temperament over there. He's got a wonderful temperament in walking into the ring, and for all the attention that's being provided to him, he's just happy to be out here.
Now, we've got plenty of people still in the auditorium, so could we get a good clap for this horse here? We want his ears forward anyway, but I think they deserve it. It's a big team effort, so if everyone could give a nice round of applause for the best presented pacing colt here. It's all right, Mike, I'll do all the work. It's fine. It's fine. It's something that Nutrien are used to at the sales complex, so it is great. And Blanche Poole there as well. And congratulations to Dennis Bice. I'm not sure if he's here now. Yes, he is. Well done, Bicey. I had no influence, mate, but congratulations. So very, very well done. Did you want to get a photo, Dennis, with the horse? You can, by all means, come out. Please come out and get a photo, mate. No, he's out. He doesn't know. He's so silent, doesn't want to be a part of it. Mr. Ian Carmichael's trying to get him to hurry up, but we've got to get the photos done. Ian, you'll be fine. We've got the best 2 presented trotters. They're making their way in. Tracy, you might quickly just have a quick word with Mike, very, very quickly, from a Barrastock point of view.
Now, Tracy, we got to have a little an opportunity for a little chat yesterday, but that was, of course, before all the action of today, and Barrastock, certainly, we mentioned yesterday, the products are here on site, but wonderful to have Barrastock as a partner in the presentation of a parade such as this.
Yeah, you can see they're very well-deserved winners. They've all put a lot of effort into it, and the horses look fantastic. So very proud to present them with a few bags of feed and to wish their team and everyone big congratulations.
Yeah, look, the preparers, as you say, the preparers are very important in this whole process. Without their effort and energy, we wouldn't be able to see the horses presented for sale like they get that way, but certainly for the parade itself. So wonderful to see the effort and energy that our preparers have put in, and no doubt, feed has a good thing to do with the way that these horses can be presented.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all the goodness from the inside out is showing in their coats. They've all got a beautiful gleam on them. Their coats are fantastic for this time of year. And then well done to the whole team at home. So they all put the effort in. They feed them, they rug them, they look after them. They've had them under lights, a lot of them. So well done to everyone.
Good on you, Tracy. Thank you very much. And thanks for being a part of our parade here for the Nutrien 2022 Standardbred Yearling sales.
Rightio, we now have the 2 best presented trotting colts, and on screen I'm going to go with that's a Boutamont because of all the white feet. So Yavidam Farms, congratulations to them. They've got lot 135, the Volstead out of Boutamont in the parade ring. And if we can switch the camera now to lot 166, the Majestic Sun out of Gloriadon on account of Staffordshire Park, Neville and Louise Pangrazio, Mike.
So let's get into it. Our highly commended in our best presented trotting colts here today goes to lot 166.
Lot 166 is a Majestic Sun out of Gloriadon, prepared by Staffordshire Park and sold by Staffordshire Park, Neville and Louise Pangrazio. This horse is a runner-up. Beautiful little colt here. Great family. She's out of the Sundown mare. Everyone wants a Sundown mare. Goes back to Glory Lass, which has got Pretty Little Angel Eyes, Tenderho, No trumps, no glory. Pretty girl Lassie, pretty boy Mitch, and my dad's at 10. Just a ripping family that goes back a long way. Great to see Neville Pangrazio with a smile on his dial too. He's done a good job. He's been here all day, Staffordshire Park. They were the first horses here Friday morning. They were nice and early when they got here, Mike. I think it was about 7 o'clock they got here in the morning and done a great job. And they put all their horses through this parade, which has been terrific.
Look, it certainly has. And as you say, got here nice and early yesterday. Made sure that the work's gone in, and no doubt not just here in the parade ring today, but we will definitely see the results in the sale ring tomorrow, Paul.
And can I let you now announce the winner?
Absolutely. So our winner in the best presented trotting colt, congratulations, lot 135, Paul.
Lot 135 is a Volstead out of Boutamont, prepared by Yabbydam Farms and consigned by Yabbydam Farms. Pat Driscoll and a big group of people behind the scenes. We've got Sarah Gray, we've got the Toolmans there looking after them, plus a great group of staff. Headed by Marika Eriksson, who doesn't like the limelight too much, but I'm sure she's very happy to put that around the little fella's nose. Nick Hooper's doing a great job here. He lets these colts smell it. This bloke wants to eat Nick. I think he must think Nick sort of smells okay, but he's doing a great job. This horse, Boutamont, this is her first foal. This is she's out of Something About Mari. Of course, Something About Mari, Show Me the Mari, is the mother of Vincennes, Maidan, Show Me the Cash, Hudson Bay. Got horses like Revelstoke that won the Silver Australian Breeders' Crown just recently. Great family. Goes back to Mari's Glory family, real trotting family. Make sure you go and check the videos out, because I tell you, White Feet, Mike, do they make them pop when you do a Yearling video? I had a few people that said they didn't want to buy a horse. They weren't keen. They liked the Volstead, so they said, we're not going to look at the videos. I said, well, don't look at the Boutamont. Everyone went and looked at it, and they sent back, you're no good, because it's a real flashy type, real runner.
Yeah, look, absolutely. And I tell you what, the 4 White Feet certainly gives the preparers plenty of work to do, doesn't it, down there in the boxes before they get up here to the parade rings. The weather's just turned beautiful all afternoon. Terrible, that is, all afternoon. And these preparers continue to have done a great job as we get the last of our photographs done. A big thank you again to our event partners here in Harness Breeders Victoria, the supporters, I guess, and providers of the trophies here in Harness Breeders Victoria, to Barrastock Feeds. A big thank you to you for your efforts, and of course a huge thank you to Woodland Stud, who have contributed significantly to ensure the success of this afternoon's event. Right here on site, if you happen to be on site here at the venue, the hospitality from Woodland Stud continues from a bar and a food perspective here, and we do thank Woodland Stud for their hospitality whilst we have enjoyed our parade here this afternoon, and to the presentation of those of our best presenters.
Absolutely, and we've just got Sarah Gray's attention. We want Sarah Gray to get into the pictures as well. It is a huge effort. Bianca, get in there as well, because you're always on the other side of it. So it's a team effort. We'd like all the team involved in it. Louise Toolman, you should be in it. Louise is not that keen to get in it, but we would like all the staff in it, because that's what it's about. It's a big team effort for all the staff, isn't it, Mike?
Absolutely. Look, we mentioned it earlier, but it's an absolute credit to the staff here. You know, it should not be underestimated, Paul, the fact that the preparers and their staff put in a significant amount of work here to make sure of the success of our parade. And while certainly they get the opportunity to promote their sale lots for tomorrow, it is still a job that they've got to roll out and do all again tomorrow. These horses will now go back and have a very well-earned rest in their stables for the evening, and the preparers will be back out and into it tomorrow to be able to provide a wonderful exhibition once again from a sale point of view. Of course, the sale kicking off from 11 a.m. tomorrow. Don't forget that, the sale from 11 a.m. tomorrow. It will be live webcast for those who aren't on the grounds as we welcome back Nick Hooper. And once again, Nick, thank you for your involvement with this event this afternoon.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure at Harness Breeders Victoria. We really wanted to recognise the teams behind these preparations. They're the people who do the work often for at least a couple of months, if not longer. It's great for the farmers or the presenters to get that recognition, because it's all about looking after our people who are in the breeding industry, our breeders, but also the people who are employed in it, which is a significant part of what we all do and why we're here.
Absolutely. And look, congratulations to Harness Breeders Victoria. Certainly, moving ahead in leaps and bounds, making some great moves from the industry's point of view, and we must congratulate Harness Breeders Victoria. In particular, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Breed to Succeed?
Yeah, Breed to Succeed is something that we've worked on over the last couple of years, with Paul Campbell being a YouTube-based show, but with Trot's Vision now becoming an ever-increasing part of the harness racing landscape. We're working to produce a TV show-like concept on the breeding industry. We'll be looking to do a dozen hour-long episodes, probably starting in about the middle of the year and then ongoing, so that we can showcase breeding, educate our members and the broader industry, promote and entertain, if possible, on breeding matters. So that's something that we're working on at the moment and look to have further announcements shortly.
Look, that's fantastic. Trot's Vision too, thank you to Trot's Vision. They've taken our feed during the afternoon, and so their viewers have been able to enjoy what's been on offer here. And we mentioned earlier our two judges. We really just want to thank them for their time and energy this afternoon. We've seen by those winners that they had a tough task, but they've certainly done a wonderful job in those selections.
Yes, and if perhaps Dr. Charles El-Haj would perhaps join us for a second, I'll make a small presentation to him of our gratitude for his time and effort and expertise. We're grateful, Dr. Charles. Just a small token of our appreciation for your time and expertise, and thank you for being part of harness racing and the Nutrien experience.
Thanks. I'll just say I earned it because it was a very tough job picking. They were all such a high quality group of horses, so well done to everyone.
Thank you, and thank you for your time and effort this afternoon. We do appreciate it. To all of you who are viewing online, thank you for being a part of our vision this afternoon here for the 2022 Melbourne Standardbred Yearling Sale Parade. We hope to be able to see you back tomorrow and enjoy the big races tonight. Don't miss them, and we'll be back to see you at 11 a.m. tomorrow here at the Oacklands Complex in Melbourne.